In a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against a culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzy, what is
Sure.
up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Hey, how the hell are you? Welcome, everybody. It's Revenge of the Sis. Apparently, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, apparently we were told it was 4 o'clock. We were sitting in here, and we're doing the show like we normally are. And we're doing
I just got scolded.
while the intro's starting, Mersh and I are normally just talking about shit, and then we hear like, and I'm like, what's that noise? And then it's Marie who's working from home today, and she goes, "It's after 4 o'clock." I go, "Yeah, I know. The intro's playing. I'm aware."
Apparently, we can't talk
Yeah.
while the intro's
There'll be
playing.
no talking during the intro, apparently.
Yeah.
We're not allowed.
Apparently, we're supposed to be the fucking Adam Carolla show.
Yeah, well, I've
where he
heard.
sits in silence.
I've heard.
That's you told me about that. Apparently,
Yeah,
apparently
okay, yeah,
Adam
somebody- yes,
Carolla.
okay, correct.
When he has guests on his show, he just sits in silence between breaks.
Yeah, it was somebody that we know that was, I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody we know who was on.
I've heard he's not even not a nice
No.
guy.
No.
It's just when he's at the show,
He's a nice guy.
He's just hyper focused on his notes.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. It's not that he's a bad guy. He's a nice guy from
He's
everything
just
I've heard.
autistic.
But when it comes to the show, like during the break, like
There's no small
there's
talk.
no small talk.
There's no
there's
like.
no chit chat.
So you're doing helium? Yeah. Oh, it's a great club.
Unlike when we do fucking Owen Troyer's show, he tries to break us right before we go live because he's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to make us look bad.
He'll literally be like, all right, in 5, 4, and he'll be like, hey, none of that F slur, N slur stuff. All right,
Okay.
boys, let's go. 3, 2,
And
1.
you're
And we're like, you mother.
Damn it,
fucker.
And you're like, fuck. It's funny though.
I remember doing that on the set of One Tree Hill.
Oh, shut up.
When we were but actually no,
Yeah.
no, but it really was like funny. Like the actors in between they were literally doing the same. They would play the same game
Yeah.
where it was like the closest they got down to like that countdown. They'd be like, all right, roll sound, and then they'd be like, all right, 5, 4, and like you'd just be like I remember at one point we were just talking about like our ethnicities or whatever. And one of them just turned to like the Italian actor, and he was just like, "Yeah, you fucking greaseball guineas." 3, 2, and it was literally
That's
like, and
funny.
we're all just like trying our best not to laugh. You're like, "You motherfuckers, man."
Well, So did you see the WNBA? They're considering going on strike.
Well, yeah, they're worth so much more money.
They are, and the prettiest one. Yeah, I'm gonna bring her up.
Can I say
I have
something?
been told by people. I brought this up before, where I post about it, and they go, "Oh, actually, she's hot." So, Mersh, as somebody who likes black women,
May I, as the
expert,
as the resident
You
oil
may.
driller of the crew,
thank you.
Oil drill.
she's disgusting. She
Thank
looks
you.
like
Thank you.
she looks like every bonnet-headed bitch in like what is it?
at a
Carroll
racetrack?
City.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, at every fucking. She literally. That's what she looks like. She looks like the girl
Okay,
with the
guys, but
bonnet
you
on her
guys-
head in projects.
But you guys don't know like her life, you know. Like, okay, guys, like in West Philadelphia, born and
No,
raised,
so
on the
gross.
playground.
It's not.
Doesn't
Will
she look? Hey, Carlton.
Bro.
And by the
she
way,
is-
people think she's sexy because they airbrush her up and she does these photo shoots, and she does admittedly have a decent body.
Yeah.
But
I'm not
this
saying
is
she doesn't
not
have
working.
a decent body, but the face and forget. Okay, look, I know the mustache is probably the most distracting
The
part, right?
mustache really is kind of the biggest thing.
But also, she does the sticking hair on the forehead thing.
I hate
you know?
that. I hate that. Black girls, stop doing that.
Well, okay. Speaking of
Cut it out.
black girls, and that'll get into this next one. Did you see the Virginia high school sprinter?
No.
Okay,
Oh God.
Sprinter.
sprinter. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm not supposed.
Yeah, I
to
don't
be
wanna get
saying
in
that.
trouble.
You're right. We're
Yeah,
so-
thank you,
We're on
Bestie.
We are on YouTube.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this is an old clip.
Okay, but there's an update.
Well, yeah, I know there's. I haven't seen the update, but I know of an update.
Okay, so here you go. Beat her with. Look at that.
Yeah, that's Virginia.
That's a felony.
Well, I don't know if that's her name. This is.
Oh my God! You know there's a black girl out there named Felony that has
Felony.
Feller.
Felonies.
All right, here you go.
Felony.
Here you go. This is what she's saying.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
That's the one who did
Oh.
it. That she's the victim.
Oh, you're the one.
She's the
We're not
victim
thinking
here.
enough about you.
We're not. Also, the sticking of the hair to the forehead. Stop it.
Yeah, you know what though? We're not thinking about your mental. Like that's because me personally, like if I'm out in public, right, and I see somebody just savagely wailing on another human being with a lead pipe to the face.
Yeah.
My first thought is running up to the person with the pipe and going, "Are you okay?
Right.
What's going on up here, pal?"
Yeah.
Dude,
There's
this is every black girl trying to talk her way out of a traffic ticket.
Yeah. I've seen plenty of body cam footages, but I am very aware.
Yeah, I know
mean,
you have to
she's-
go pick up your kids. We heard you.
She's technically wrong. We are thinking about her mental because when I watched that clip, I'm going, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?"
No, I'm not thinking of your mental. I'm thinking your mental.
They're going off of one angle. A couple times hitting her.
It's just one angle.
No,
is that real?
wait,
oh,
no.
That is real.
No.
That is real.
No.
Yes, that is
no.
real.
She's in it
no.
all.
That is.
No.
I was waiting
no.
for it.
No.
I was waiting
no.
for it.
I haven't seen this clip. No. No.
I heard about it. Didn't
no.
see it, but I knew it was
no.
coming.
No.
God.
No.
Oh, it's
again.
real. It's real.
Play it again.
No.
Play it again.
How can you not hear it?
I heard it.
All right.
They're going off of one angle. A couple times hitting her my baton.
I can't.
It's that bird again.
It's the
it
most
does
fun
something
game
to
in the
me
world.
Inside.
Nah, it's at this point I love it. It's something I hate.
I thought Pessy was fucking with me. I swear to
Nope.
God, I thought it was Pessy fucking with me.
Because here's the thing, I saw this. I didn't see the clip before the show. I saw the tweet with the clip in it, explaining what the clip was, and I saw a bunch of replies going chirp, and I'm like, oh no, is there really? There's going to be one in there, isn't there?
Angle. A couple times hitting her my baton. Got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back.
Oh,
I
that's-
lost
it
my
got
balance,
stuck.
and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit. I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. So
Bro, you hit her like 4 times.
Yeah, you
like,
wailed
threw
on her.
back.
my character calling me ghetto,
You are.
You are.
racist
You are.
You are.
slurs,
You are.
death threats, all of this just because
You
of a
deserve 'em.
9-second video.
You're not the victim here. You beat
know,
the
if-
shit out of her with a stick.
If Casey Anthony would have been on film, I bet it would have been 8 seconds, ma'am.
Xander Invictus, Mercer was on One Tree Hill. He never mentioned this, not even once.
I try to remain humble.
Gates off above, says Psy chirp. Jen RFC, nobody's thinking of her mental chirp. Huh? Did you think about that? No, you didn't.
No, you only think about yourself.
Okay.
Tonight, Secretary of State Marco Rubio heads to Saudi Arabia, where he'll meet with Ukrainian officials for high-stakes talks.
She looks like she beats rice cakes with the bucket with her heels.
You're correct. No, you're wrong. She looks like an Overwatch character.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she does, dude. She
Yeah.
looks like she's been shoehorned into a video game you wanted to play but don't now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like a Starfield, like a senator.
No, because she
She
have a
looks like-
Russian accent or something. Because the fucking races and the accents in that game
None of
are
it makes any
fucking
sense.
retarded.
This chick looks like a Hood Rat X in San Andreas for the PS2.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, she's coming out there with like a
CJ,
tank
where
top
you
on.
been?
Yeah.
About the country's future.
She looks like she'd be in the like an early 2000s video of like, remember those videos where the woman was trifling?
Okay.
Like she was always like she'd be yelling at the guy at the beginning of the song. Like the song was basically people arguing.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Like here, I'll give you an example.
I'm getting like R&B bitch vibes.
Oh, like Hit 'Em Up Style by Blue Cantrell.
Well, I had another one. I had another one. I had another
What
one.
the fuck, man?
What I meant was this.
Okay.
Where the girls
There
like
you go.
yelling at, and basically the song is. There was a genre of music, and I'm sure you remember this, Mersh, where it was just black couples arguing with each other.
Yeah.
Like that was the genre. So what I refer to that as when these songs are about a woman trifling. It's a trifling bitch.
So she's the one trifling?
She's the one doing
Oh, I
trifling.
thought the guy was trifling.
No, women can trifle.
No, but I thought she looks more like the chick who's yelling at the guy who's trifling.
Yeah.
This is her.
What was this news thing even about?
Oh, it was about her
What are
baby
we
daddy.
even-
It was about her baby daddy. Hold on. We could get to this. You got it.
What are we even talking about?
You ready to start? Let's reset. Go.
Tonight, Secretary of State Marco Rubio heads to
yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
Really hard to market our show.
Ukraine stuff.
Really hard to market our show.
This show's very easy to follow along with if you're also high and no longer take your ADD meds.
I think that's a lot of people, though, to be honest with you. That's a big audience. We have an untapped market, really. That's basically Joe Rogan's audience.
With Ukrainian officials for high-stakes talks about the country's future. This as Russia steps up its attacks on
I've
the
got
country.
news for you.
CBS's Holly Williams is in Ukraine for us tonight. Holly.
Soon to be the Ukraine, but yes, go on.
Good evening, Jerika. Ukraine's President
Jerika?
Volodymyr Zelensky says his country
Davis,
is fully
you put some
committed
respect on that name.
Jerika.
to constructive dialogue with the U.S. in Saudi Arabia. And just over 3 years after
Am I good? A little more? A little more. Someone's in the back. A little more. Little more.
Vladimir Putin started this war by invading Ukraine, Zelensky said in a social media post yesterday that his country has been seeking peace from the very beginning. Here in Ukraine, the
Oh, some dead people.
war has caused hundreds of thousands of casualties.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip a little of this stuff because I guess it's gonna be one of those things that they're allowed to show these videos, but we're not allowed to show these videos.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And remember, we did talk to that person in YouTube before who told us how that works, where it's like the news networks have an exemption to every rule. So there'll be times that we've played news clips and we've gotten a strike, and
Based on their YouTube video.
Based on their YouTube video, yeah. All right.
Remember that time that you guys got a strike because you played that kid going into a store and like buying like a Mike's Hard Lemonade or some shit? Or, like,
yeah, and we were like,
Yeah.
we just played the video. But anyway, let's do this.
Well, the Department of Homeland Security is using polygraphs on employees to determine who might be leaking information
Wait,
about
who's this hot bitch?
That's Essie Cup, bro. She used to be fuckable, dude.
No, I agree, 100%. Remember when she used to go on O&A and stuff? Yeah,
dude,
I remember. But now she just looks like a fucking SC fucking thermos.
Frumperino. SC thermos.
about
She
immigration.
looks like a girl that Gordon Ramsay would yell at in the kitchen in like season 3.
Yeah, she should be crying on one of those those interview cameras.
Operations, according to four sources.
Essie doesn't fit in your cup holder.
Oh no.
Familiar with the practice.
Essie, oh, she got fat.
She also not only is she fat, right, but she's like dumpy.
Dumpy.
Like she
It's
seems
a dumpy.
sad and dumpy.
Yeah.
U.S. officials are upset that ICE.
She's like Lisa Globe.
Great reference.
Arrest numbers have been
like a woman that watches anime.
You know, I recently listened to it. Came across my algorithm as the old O&A clip where Patrice O'Neal destroyed Lisa Loeb.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And that is still one of the fun. God damn, man, that took me back listening to that the other night.
lower than expected, and they're blaming it on leaks to the media
Looks like
revealing
Linda Fardellini.
That one's good.
Where they plan to carry out operations.
NBC News senior national politics reporter Jonathan Allen's been following this. He joins us with the latest. John,
The
good
worst
morning.
part is if you go to like an NBC or an MSNBC, Christmas party, she's one of the top ones that you'd fuck, and that's the worst thing about MSNBC. That place is a mess.
Now, getting back to our problem once again, is what they're doing is they're giving polygraph tests to the Department of Homeland Security, who's been leaking stuff about the ICE things.
Okay, but those aren't really
foolproof. Yeah, but hold on. Some of the they've been posting some of the lie detector stuff. Do you want to see it? I have a couple videos. I'll show you them. Hold on. Here we go. This is them. There you go.
I don't think this is real.
Yeah, this is real.
Hold a grudge against Montgomery Burns.
No. All right, maybe I did, but I didn't shoot him.
Checks out. Okay, sir, you're free to go.
Good, because I got a hot date tonight. Odd date. Dinner with friends. Dinner alone. Watching TV alone. All right. I'm going to sit at home and ogle the ladies in the Victoria's Secret catalog. Sears catalog. Now, would you unhook this already, please? I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment.
I forgot about that last one. I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment.
Last one also.
Now we're going to run a few tests. This is a simple lie detector. I'll ask you a few yes or no questions, and you just answer truthfully. Do you understand?
Yes.
What a simple gag.
Yes.
So, what exactly do we know about this issue and how these polygraphs are being carried out?
Hey, good morning, guys. As my kids would say, no cap on the lie detectors.
All right, who is this guy?
God.
And why do I want to kill him?
Holy shit.
No cap.
Yeah, there's no cap on your calorie count, bro.
As my kids would say, straight bussin'. Shut up and get to the fucking news report. You know what? You're spending too much time with your kids. You're coming back into the office to do these reports.
Let's go back to Uncle Cuck.
I loved you in Flintstones.
Viva Rock Vegas, the good one?
That was Viva Rock Vegas.
They are being employed right now by DHS broadly to try to stop leakers. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem has said that they are going to prosecute people who have been found to leak. Of course, the science behind polygraphs is not exactly settled. There are U.S. security agencies that employ polygraphs from time to time.
The CIA does.
Including the Secret Service. But this is absolutely creating a chilling effect beyond, sort of.
But the chilling effect isn't the polygraph side. It's the fact that federal agents are leaking fucking raids to the public.
This is fucking wild.
That's the problem.
Beyond the immigration raids and beyond the ICE agency itself, but farther throughout DHS. I spoke to somebody who's worked there for a long time this last week who said, that they're going to go dark now. They're not going to talk to reporters at all anymore.
That's
what you shouldn't.
That's
shouldn't
the
have been doing
point.
That. Yeah.
That's the point. You can see that you shouldn't have been leaking stuff. Oh, I hate these people, dude.
Because it's just not worth it, even though they were not talking about immigration issues.
John, a couple questions here. First, does
Talking about
HHS have
immigration.
an official response to some of this reporting? And then also just give us some historical perspective here. Have we seen tests like this carried out in the past?
Yeah, so the response of DHS officials is yes. Seen that from Secretary Noem. We've seen it from her spokesperson.
I don't understand your problem here. Like, listen, they shouldn't be leaking shit. Like, the thing is, especially like under the Biden stuff, and even under Trump's first term, like they were leaking everything. Remember they leaked the Matt Gaetz was a kid fucker thing.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. How'd that work out for you guys?
And it's like you guys leak everything to the press all the time, and for the first time ever, they're not allowed to. I don't know, man. Oh, by the way, we're the first time ever, Mersh. We're also live on Kick right now.
Ooh.
We are also live on.
I think now would be a great time to talk about our new sponsor.
What's that? Who's our new sponsor?
Our new sponsor, Gambling, but for kids.
Gambling for kids.
Go to
here
gambling,
on Kick.
gamblingforchildren.com.
Yes, that's right. Okay, that forwarded me to Kick. It works. It actually works. It forwarded me to Kick. Cool.
Well, steak, but close.
Oh, tomato, Mersh.
Just kidding.
Are we though?
Wink.
You're not supposed to say wink, Mersh.
I can do what I want.
Listen, if you go to Kick right now, you search for Revenge of the Sis.
I sell gambling to kids now. I'm invincible.
Invisible's right. Invisible's right.
Yeah, especially on Kick.
Yeah.
Probably on the front page.
Yeah, as in no regulatory agency sees you.
Let me see. I'm trying to give you guys the link, but that's not very easy, apparently. I am live. You guys should be able to find it, I guess.
Why bother?
I found it. Kick.com/Revenge
Hell
of the
yeah.
Sis.
Kicking it off. Am I right?
Shut up.
I hate him.
Just please die.
Me too. Also, yeah.
I think both parties want to settle.
This is about.
I think if I wasn't president, this war would have had no chance of settlement, zero chance. But I think we're going to get it settled and stopped. We got to stop. They're losing on average 2,000 soldiers a week. That's a lot of soldiers. Do you agree, Peter?
It's a lot of soldiers on both sides. I agree.
Losing a lot more this last fucking couple of days because they cut off all intelligence for Ukraine.
Yeah, and you saw,
fun
and if you saw European Union come out and they were like, okay, we'll foot the bill, 850. Oh, so you had the money the whole time. So you could have been paying for this the whole time. So we never had to be paying for this shit. And the fact that these motherfuckers were actively pushing to keep this fucking war going is insane at this point.
It becomes a thing where you're like,
I hope this bankrupts Europe. I hope it bankrupts Europe. They're already bankrupt.
You know what's hilarious is all these Europeans talking tough about how fucking, we're seeing the U.S. as an enemy now. Do you know who else's missiles didn't work once fucking we cut off intelligence? Do you know who else's missiles didn't work? Literally all of them.
Yeah,
The UK's missiles?
yes, that was one of the things that were coming out that they were. It's been leaking that the European Union was no longer going to be sharing intelligence.
Oh no,
with our intelligence agencies.
Oh no.
And then I started thinking to myself, "Hey, fucking retards! You need our intelligence more than we need yours,
Yeah.
you morons."
Hey, Grok, why don't you pull up a map for me of the U.S. military bases in Europe?
Yeah, here's the problem. The problem is, since we've been running this whole thing forever and we have the money and we've always been doing it, we've been paying for everything, you guys got lazy. So you just can't, the CIA will do it. We'll copy their homework.
See, the problem is that when you're not paying, when you're not willing to, pull out your debit card at the end of the meal, you don't usually also get to pick what you eat.
Exactly.
See, a lot of times if I'm taking you out to dinner, you know what I mean? I'm choosing where we're going. That's how it works.
That is how it works.
Hey, we exported our fucking manufacturing to China, and that's pretty bad. You know what's worse? Exporting your missiles guidance to another fucking country. And guess what? None of your shit works anymore, Europe, because we just said, we're not telling you.
No, not only that. Now they're making these rumors that Elon Musk is going to cut off Starlink in Ukraine, and he's not. But that being said, if he did, it's over. It's fucking over.
But you know why?
It's over.
They're saying that because they've been starting fights with Starlink and Tesla.
Yes.
And then, all they said was somebody. I know why they think that is because somebody said something to him on Twitter, and he's got to spend less time on Twitter. He's
I agree.
Fucking retarded. But somebody said something to him about how he's pro-Russia, and he was like, "Bro, I'm supplying Starlink to the entire the Ukrainian military." He goes, "If I shut off Starlink tomorrow, the Ukrainian military would have no connection.
That's correct.
To anything.
They know that."
And everybody took that as a threat, and he was like, you could tell he's just not a good communicator. He was just poorly communicating that.
Yeah,
I've
seen him on a podcast.
Yes, but he was basically making the point: if I was in fact pro-Russian, I could Thanos the whole fucking thing, and I'm not. I haven't done that.
The only thing that fucking Elon has been real adamant about with Starlink is that it's not a weapon of war, and you cannot use it for like specifically for like targeting shit. That's it.
That Vladimir Putin is taking advantage of the U.S. pause right now on intelligence and military aid to Ukraine.
I actually think he's doing what anybody else would do. I think he's. I think he wants to get it stopped and settled, and I think he's hitting him harder than he's been hitting him.
Can I point out
anybody-
a subtle detail of second version of Trump? He stopped he stopped dressing with like those pandering American president ties and suits.
Yeah.
Like, remember, it was always red and blue stripes, red and blue, red or blue or red. Trump's been like mixing up the ties, the suits a little bit. Like, I'm waiting for him to throw out a shark skin or a fucking pinstripe or something. Like, he's just been throwing, like, he's got some more swag than the usual president. I like that tie.
It is a nice tie.
Anybody in that position would be doing that right now. He wants to get it ended, and I think Ukraine wants to get it ended, but I don't see it.
I don't know. He won't call me back ever since I kicked his little ass out of here.
I mean, frankly, if I were getting raped in a shower, I would want it to stop. I would actively be negotiating with my rapists for the rape to stop.
Now, I wish I could tell you that the Russians left Zelensky be, but war is no fairy tale world.
The Kiev redemption. Huh.
No.
I mean, he is crawling through shit.
He's gonna be having us. Carvin Zelensky was here on a beam soon if he doesn't hurry up.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
He's finished.
Yeah.
They're
Did you
taking
guys see that like thing over the weekend where they were like they went and talked to definitely Ukrainian soldiers on the front lines, and all of the soldiers were holding the cleanest cats you've ever seen in your life.
Well, to be fair, many of your Redditors have come to join our army, and many of them were dog and cat groomers before the war.
And other kind of groomers, if you know what I mean.
Tremendous punishment.
mean hair.
Funny as shit.
I am big fan of, you hear this channel called Girl with Dogs, and she wash dog and cat.
It's the funniest shit, dude. This guy's like fucking supposedly living in a fucking wood and mud bunker, and they've got this pure white cat sitting on their lap in new fatigues. But yes, if they do not supply intelligence, then we will not win this war.
Anyway, this is Staff Sergeant Bucket, and he is our adorable little man. He keep morale high.
Is like the best cat name ever.
Staff Sergeant Bucket. Staff Sergeant Bucket. There you go, Ray Ray. There's your cartoon of the day. Hello, meet Staff. And you got to make him he's got to be wearing a little cat fatigues, but they have to have the Azov Battalion logo on them.
Yeah, or like a little helmet with like a fucking card in it.
Has to have the Azov logo.
I don't quite get it, but I suspect, Michael, he probably wants to get it ended.
He does, Mr. President. The Russians are taking incredible losses on the front.
Sure does, boss.
I like that. That was funny.
Sure is, pal. You got it, boss.
President has said this is a meat grinder of people,
Dude, are we really
of material,
getting the fucking
of national
Boom, Mike.
treasure. And no one else has any solutions except to let this war continue forever. But I'll add.
All right, Tom, too much. It's about me right now. Back over here. Focus camera over here.
The president has had multiple conversations and a visit from President Macron of
Boom
France.
mic out of frame, retard.
Prime Minister Starmer of the United Kingdom. We have the NATO Secretary
Thank
General.
you. That was a extremely long answer. Thank you for that.
I wanted yes or no.
You're killing the crowd. Just go get me a Diet Coke.
He pushes that Diet Coke button he has at the desk.
Frankly, you didn't even need to talk. You could have just nodded. You could have looked at the camera and nodded.
I had the Resolute desk replaced with a gamer desk. Watch this. I can push a button and my Diet Coke comes up. Chilled.
And then behind him, the RGB lights go on around the desk.
Those horrible, cheap RGB lights.
I got the Oval Office mail chute reverse engineered to feed me cans of cola.
I have a cord management system right here.
This breath breathing is brought to you by Logitech mics.
The Prime Minister of England was here recently. He had a micro USB. What a poor person.
Get me my gamer fuel.
My mouse pad has breasts. Have you seen this? It's tremendous.
I found out.
Anime girl.
Okay, Ray, you have two cartoons. Trump at a gaming desk.
I have a brand new Logitech mouse. This thing is top of the line. I saw it on Melanie Mac's channel. She was eating a stick of butter and saying the N-word. What?
Oh, fuck.
Have this meeting with you with the Ukrainians. We've had it with the Russians. All of this in the president's first month in his leadership. We will engage in the shuttle diplomacy, and we will continue to use his leadership and what leverage we have to get both sides of the peace table. It's not going to be easy, but President Trump.
This war should have never happened. It would have never happened if I were president.
Yeah, but Biden owed people some money.
Well, this morning, new tariffs will begin on some popular grocery store items.
This comes as egg prices continue to rise across the country.
Eyewitness News reporter Monica D'Ando has the highlights of what these prices can mean for the economy. Monica.
That's what they uploaded.
You chose this.
Jesus Christ.
Popular grocery store items.
This comes as egg prices continue to rise across the country.
Eyewitness News reporter
That
Monica
chick
D'Ando
looks like she still knows where to get mids.
Yeah.
has the highlights of what these prices can mean for the economy. Monica.
John and Rachel, good morning.
Monica? Not Monica.
Monica.
It's Monica.
Today, China is expected to impose tariffs on
You would
US
refuse to
products.
call her
We're
that, right,
talking
if you knew her?
chicken, wheat,
No, of course not. It'd be Monica.
soybeans, and beef. Now, this comes as a Department
Soybeans is Spanish for I am beans.
That's not what it...
Yep.
of Justice launches an investigation into egg companies amid soaring prices. A new report shows that one of the country's largest egg producers saw profits go up by more than 340% through the second quarter. This, as economists say, there is growing uncertainty for businesses and the economy.
This morning, President Trump is defending his new tariffs on some of America's largest trading partners and now declining to rule out the possibility that we could see a recession.
There is a period of transition because...
I'll be honest with you. After 4 years of being lied to, I would rather hear somebody come out and go, look, there might be a recession. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Than hear just them lie to you and keep lying to you.
I would rather somebody go, look, long term, things are going to be great. Short term, it's going to be a bit of a shit show.
Be rough.
All
Yeah.
right, fair enough.
I could deal with that. But the lie really is transitory. It's transitory.
No, actually, you're making more money.
Yeah.
You just don't realize it.
Remember that? Oh, that was my favorite.
Your greedy moms. Remember the greedy moms who were hoarding all the baby formula?
Oh, remember when what's her face Saki was like, "Oh, they've been buying Pelotons." That whole thing, like, "Oh my God, shut the fuck up! What are you doing?"
Or remember hot dog? The price of hot dogs went down.
Oh God, I know that one summer. We're saving $2.
It wasn't even
more.
yeah, it was summer in yeah, that's right. It was 4th of July
It was
weekend.
like not even a bunch of money.
And
It
they
was
were like,
$2.
"Oh, hot dogs are cheaper." And we're like, "We get things other than hot. You need buns to put them in."
Because what we're doing is very big. It takes a little time.
The 25% tariffs first went into effect on all imports from Mexico and Canada last Tuesday, as well as an additional 10% tariffs on imports from China. Then, the president announcing a 1-month reprieve.
You saw China did a 100% tariff on Canada.
Are you serious?
Yep. Being serious.
The auto industry the very next day. Just days later, he paused the tariffs until April 2nd. Then, 24 hours later, threatening another round of tariffs on Canadian lumber and dairy.
I love how
The Trump
Trump
administration
started this, and now everyone's throwing tariffs at everyone.
Yeah, this is like a tariff fight now.
concedes.
Well, it's like a food fight. Once someone throws the first piece of food, then everyone feels like they can just throw food.
Impacts are being felt around the country. but without evidence, says their policy is sound.
Foreign goods may get a little more expensive, but American goods are going to get cheaper, and you're going to be helping Americans by buying American.
On Wall Street, investors and business owners warn all this uncertainty could force the U.S. economy into a recession. Democrats slamming his trade policy.
Do we even notice? No, but no,
I mean, things
hold
are
on.
already bad.
I'm sorry. Would we notice? I'm just trying to be clear here. It's not like it's been humming. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
BlackRock's doing good. They're doing great.
Oh, thank God.
They got the whole Panama Canal now.
Yeah.
Congrats, by the way, boys.
That's rough.
You know what? As long as Panama doesn't own it.
Or I have to hear that song.
Saying it is destroying
That one.
the economy.
They're destroying the economy. And
Hey, why did you take a pardon? Hey, Schiff, why'd you take a pardon? Hey, Schiff.
Yeah.
Hey, Schiff. Hey, Schiff, why'd you take a pardon? Pencil neck?
For what?
Hey, Schiff, why were you the only guy who took a pardon out of like 8 people who were offered it?
Why did you take a pardon? Asshole.
Oh, it's your boy.
On the icy streets of Canada's largest city, a new attitude toward the U.S.
You don't stab the back of your friend.
You don't tap the back of your
God,
friend.
you know what?
I'm Canadian.
Can I be honest with you, though?
Yeah.
Offensively Chinese lady has a great point. You do not stab the back of your friend.
I think it's disgraceful.
Wait a minute, Royce. Do you mean to tell me that fucking idiots are regurgitating the crap they hear on the news and are now like part of some stupid bull? Wait, you're crazy.
Whoa, Pessy.
What?
These are real people with their own opinions that definitely haven't been given
It's
to
like,
them.
it's like Severance. It's like Severance. It cuts to some Indian guy being like, "I heard the people of the United States hatch from eggs that they self-frequent. They have sex with themselves. They have one gender."
Back of your friend. I think it's disgraceful. We're very
Your
pro-Canadian.
Audi believes the media.
And we don't want to be the 51st state.
Canada
You kind of do.
You already kind of are.
has been ripping us off for years.
Oh, honey, you're gonna be in a catatonic state long before Canada
51st
becomes the 51st.
And by the way, can you Canadians fucking calm down? We're not going to make you the 51st state. That doesn't even make any sense. You have like 6 or 7
We're going to
provinces.
split you off the 7 states.
Yeah, so I mean, Ontario would be its own state. You know, Saskatchewan would be a state. You know, whatever the.
How about we take any,
Alberta?
We take any provinces that have like a professional team. A professional team.
Newfoundland?
Yeah, how about Newfoundland?
How about you do take it and it's happening and take it?
But they're so concerned with being the 51st state. Relax. You're going to be the 51st, 52nd, 53rd, 54th, 56th.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You guys are going to be a territory. We're not giving you any goddamn senators.
Mersh, look, hear me out. U.S. takes over Canada, becomes the 51st state. You're going to get some complainers, but then they'll have Culvers, and they'll shut the fuck up.
That's cool. You get some different stuff.
Yeah, you guys haven't had Culvers up there?
Yeah, you
Is
guys
that
will
not,
get
is that
like
not
the
a
good...
thing up there, Pessy?
No,
you
you
poor
guys will
bastard.
get the good Cadbury chocolate again.
Oh,
and
that's
we'll
kind of
get
cool.
Culvers.
We'll get the good Cadbury chocolate.
I like-
You guys will
Okay,
get-
you know
You
what?
know what?
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
We might have a trade deal going on right now.
Kinder eggs are legal in Canada, right?
Yes, the
We
ones
get
with the
Kinder
toys
eggs.
inside.
Hold on.
Yes.
We trade deal. Listen, let's put something on paper.
All right, we get the Kinder eggs back.
Let's put
you
that on
guys
paper.
get your bourbon back.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
you
shelf.
get your back.
I'm
No
telling
problem.
you, food and drink can bring us together. We all just need to share what makes us
We
fat.
can figure this out. We can figure this out.
On tariffs.
In the Oval Office this afternoon, President Trump floating new tariffs on Canadian lumber and dairy products, on top of the 25% levy imposed this week on most imports from
Oh,
Canada.
thank God! I thought there was a tariff on Levi's.
No, it's in Canada. It's a Eugene levy.
Oh no,
25% Eugene levy.
But he's beloved. We can't make an exemption in his case.
It's just they named it after him because he's so famous.
He's the most famous Canadian.
That and
Netflix-
the mom from Home Alone.
Netflix is going to charge you extra
Catherine
to watch
O'Hara?
Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
And we may do it as early as today, or we'll wait till Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, can I say something about this though? I love you, Trump. Right, but we really got to
Shit
shit
or
or get off the pot with
Yes.
these fucking
Yeah.
tariffs. Like, we can't keep starting this when the entire market is going What
Stop
are we doing?
stop saying you're going to leave Facebook and leave Facebook.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Frankly, we can do it today. Do it tomorrow. Depends on my mood. And the whole we have trillions of dollars in market capitalization going. What are we doing? What are we doing? Am I buying or selling?
Dude. Yeah, no, for like 100%, dude. Over the weekend, I was like, "Come the fuck on, dude!"
I saw
Do
the
it or
Trump may delay
don't.
tariffs, and I'm like, "Come on, bro, let's do it or not."
It's funny. I was having dinner with my dad that he was saying the same thing. It's like, fucking do it or don't, but do. Come on. Anybody who has anything in the stock market, it's like, okay, like, I get it. But what are we doing?
Yeah,
Figure
I need
this
to know
out.
what I'm doing.
Let's figure this out and let's do it.
And I don't know what I'm doing until you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
You're kind of the boss here.
Yeah, exactly. It's like picking dinner with your wife.
Oh, she's still platforming this guy.
Yeah, check it out.
Did you see him at UFC? Made me fucking sick this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, so this was not what we had planned for this evening. Obviously, we were going live tonight because we were going to cover Trump speaking, and we'll still get there, obviously, whatever he presents in front of the joint Congress. But then some news broke on X that Florida, and I thought it was a joke. I thought I was being pranked, that Florida has decided to move to
we
criminally
were pranking you, you goddamn
investigate Andrew.
Something happened to
Mike fucked
Virgie's
up. I don't know.
connections. I apologize.
I don't know. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't know what's up with my
Let me
internet.
just quickly say, because I hyperfixated on it. Listen to how he says Candace.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh
now
All right. I'm excited.
Andrew Tate is joining us, and I just want
Florida's
to
moved to prosecute, by the way, Andrew.
at first give you guys the background here because it's egregious what happened here. I don't care about your opinions about Andrew Tate. I don't care if you think he's a misogynist, if he's a sexist.
It was egregiously awesome of my governor to do this.
Did you see where Andrew Tate was like, the only reason that Ron DeSantis is doing this is because he thinks that I would support Byron Daniels. And then Byron came out and was like, oh, nah, nigga, we gonna prosecute your ass.
Yeah.
Dog."
Byron Donalds did come out and go, man, I don't want your motherfucking endorsement.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Nah, I'm with Ronnie, man. You're gross.
Yeah.
In a couple of days. Andrew, I want to bring you in right now to respond to this. I'm shocked. I can't even imagine how you're feeling right now.
Look at his brow
That is not a natural. That's
How you probably
Cro-Magnon.
finally thought after
Say
3
her
years
name.
of
He
Romania.
looks like he got fucked on his Rust character's generation.
I do not understand the obsession with this dude. I don't fucking
I
get it.
don't
Like,
either.
what net positive does he do?
He's
And look,
gotta have- he's gotta have
I
something on
saw
somebody.
somebody bringing up like, his brother Tristan gave $25,000 to his kid who needed an arm. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. But what about like all the other weird sex stuff,
I
like
saw
the sex
that.
trafficking things?
Yeah,
Like, what's that?
The redhead retarded libertarian that wrote that. Oh, he bought a prosthetic arm for a kid one time, so that's fine.
No, I'm sorry. These guys have no net benefit at all. Tell me the net benefit they have to anything, to men. This whole fucking like, oh, they're just afraid because men are men. No, you could be a fucking guy, have testosterone, work out, do all that stuff without being an unmitigated douchebag. And you're selling these fucking Zoomers on this dream that if you work hard enough, you could have a Bugatti. You could have a Bugatti, you should drink water.
And you're selling,
Fuck off.
And you're
Fuck
selling
off.
these people.
No, you can't.
You're selling these people on the idea that having a Bugatti fucking matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, and
Like-
you're selling these people.
There are plenty of
Yeah.
people out
Literally selling
You're
people.
selling. That's true. That's probably the worst part. It's the hypocrisy.
Well, hypocrisy's the worst part, clearly.
Bro, fucking he bought a prosthetic arm for Epstein fucking gave like hundreds of millions to child cancer wards.
Right.
I don't care.
I think Dick Masterson was like, quote tweeted that redhead libertarian thing and went, yeah, Jimmy Savile had like a kids ward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a whole children's hospital.
Yeah. Well, that's what he called his bedroom, Bessie.
Hey,
the kids ward.
Just essentially saying you're not allowed to leave your house. Took them forever to even bring charge.
What I don't understand, and maybe someone can explain, and for real, like seriously explain. Like I'm not even trying to set up a joke. I'm asking, like, why are there so many people coming to this dude's defense? Why are they? He was even on Tucker like a couple of years ago.
It's a mixture of things. I do think.
But why? What does he do?
I think he's involved in something. Because
I don't understand it.
He works. I don't think he's intelligent enough to be like an Epstein level guy, but he works for somebody. And whoever he works, I don't think necessarily even Tate has a shitload of dirt on people, but whoever he works for has got dirt on people, because I feel like a lot of these people that platform him don't have any upside to it. There doesn't seem to be an upside.
You know what it is with Candace? You know what it is with Candace?
Well, isn't like her husband involved?
Her husband has like intertwined with him for like 20 years. So if she admits that this dude was sex trafficking and like a pedophile, then she's admitting that her husband hangs out with sex trafficking pedophiles.
So that makes sense. That you know.
Actually, I give Candace a pass on that one. It's like, yeah, I would probably, maybe defend that.
Just against you, that when you land on American soil, okay, great. At least I'm in a place where there will be due process and there won't be these sorts of witch hunts.
But there is due process.
There is due process. See, here's the thing. There is a civil case in Florida against the Tates. Jane Doe, whoever she is a resident of Florida. There are alleged to have been crimes committed in the state of Florida towards this woman. So the whole point is that the prosecution and the state attorney are simply investigating the claims with the state police to try to figure out if they have any veracity. That's due process. Then it goes to a grand jury. A grand jury of people is impaneled to decide if there's no evidence to move forward. And then, so you guys literally just panicked and got out of here because you know something's dirty.
I mean, it's just...
if I came to Florida... And like I was rich and shit, and I was balling, and my private plane was coming here, and like I saw the governor being like, Mersh came back to Florida, well, we're opening up a human trafficking investigation. I would just laugh it off and be like, all right, boys, I'll be in Tampa if you need me. Like, they got out of here lickety fucking split. You notice? I did make them look very innocent.
I just don't understand. Again, and I'm really puzzled by it. Like, I understand what you're saying. You explained the whole, like, these people, either they have something on people, this and that. Okay, fine. I get it. But I'm talking about normal people. I'm talking about the people that follow them, the people that watch them, fans. I don't understand what he's giving you. They're not funny. They're not imparting any information. They're trying to sell you a paywall to success like any other self-help asshole would. You know, I don't understand.
I think what it is, honestly, face value, I think what it is that, they prey on like broken, stupid men with like no self-esteem or self-worth. And they look at this guy and he's surrounded by Bugattis and drinking bottled water. Yeah. And he has all these women and he's killing it. And, these guys are just like, I want that. I want that. So they just fall for it. It's like that whole father figure thing again.
Yeah. It's the same dudes that go to those camps where they pay $8,000 for people to yell at them.
Or Wes Watson. It's Wes Watson. It's
Wes Watson. It's the same prototype. Yeah, you're right.
He's the patient zero of all that shit. This guy.
They just sit around and go, man, I wish I had a father figure to scream at my balls.
Yeah, I believed it was the land of the free and the home of the brave, and I was extremely disappointed when I landed.
It is, Andrew, for Americans.
And by the way,
he was born in America.
I'll be honest with you, Royce. We might need to break into this industry. I mean, listen, for a couple $1,000s, I'll do Skype sessions with you guys and tell you you're not doing good enough. Like, you know what I mean?
We've been doing it for free every day.
But that's essentially all they do. Yeah. You give me tens of thousands of dollars, I flash it all the time, and then we have Skype sessions where I'm like, you're fucking weak, bro. That's why, because you got too much quit in you, dude.
Do you want to own a 2019 Volkswagen like I do?
No pain, no gain.
You don't even understand.
Do you want to drive a 2016 Cadillac with a cracked windshield because it was parked outside at the airport?
Do you want to live middle class?
You'd like to fly direct Spirit Airlines?
And treat yourself every once in a while with a big front seat, but don't go too crazy because you can't afford to do it all the time?
No.
Welcome to the Revenge of the Sis success show.
But that hurt.
No. Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
Tell me I'm wrong.
The last part of what Royce said hurt because it was so accurate.
Yeah.
And get the big front seat, but not all the time. You can't always.
Can't always do it.
That hurt. That hurt my feelings.
I know.
That was too accurate.
Hear me out. ROTC meetup in this style. Like, get a conference room.
We-
That's cheap enough.
Oh, but merch, I'll do it. But we both have those douchey headsets, like the little headsets, so we can do a lot of hand motions. Like my hands have to be free when I need.
just
we
have
need a
Bluetooth
PowerPoint
that aren't
presentation.
connected.
Yeah, PowerPoint. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I swear to God, that would be the funniest shit to do. Like, literally do like a seminar.
ROTC self-help. I mean, we branch off, we pivot. We already have the S Corp, so we pivot into a self-help group. I mean, we could really do this, you know?
Not intimidated by these people because I don't even know what jurisdiction they believe they have.
Oh, Florida. You're in Florida.
Yeah.
I think this is the second time.
Have you
I've been
met
to
Grady Judd? He'll find something.
Florida in my life. Before this, I was here for 3 days. So I don't know what they're intending.
I went to Disney World.
But I am extremely disappointed. I am genuinely disappointed that after flying to my home nation, the country I was born in, the country my father served for,
in the CIA,
the country I hold the passport of, they've decided, because of media spin and slurs, to instantly attack me. And
How is it
very
media
correct-
spin?
Yeah.
I've
Oh, you
heard
guys can
your
check it out.
own words.
Now, this is not a matter of trying to
A matter.
solve a crime. They can't even identify a crime. They're just trying.
ROTC yourself rich. They're working names in the
Okay.
chat right now. They're working names in the chat right now. We need a name for this, guys.
Trying to pin something on me because they don't like me. And what happened when I landed is that as I left the airport, my
You
electronics
better
were
or you'll TC yourself in the poorhouse.
No, that's too wordy. It's not gonna fit on a shirt or a fucking pen.
Why don't you just call it ROT Synergy and have the letters look like electricity?
Ooh, ROT
'Cause it's
Synergy.
just color bullshit.
Yeah.
I hate both of them, and I hope both of you ROTC your way out of here.
seized, which I'm assuming are the search warrants he's talking about. So my phones and laptops were already
laptops
seized before
You talk funny.
I even saw the media. The second I landed, state police took all of my electronics, took everything, and told me there was an open investigation into me.
Why don't you just fly into Georgia?
I guess this is the search warrants he's talking about. So
He's
if you pull back
talking
up
about.
his tweet, it's very interesting. He says, based on preliminary investigations. Well, the
Is this
preliminary
the whole podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're probably not gonna find get to the
Damn.
point.
Except
There's this
saw
part
right
in this
through him.
fucking podcast where he goes, "Yeah, I'm right here in Miami. Come and get me. You think I'm silly enough to keep evidence on my phones? I erase all of my phones every night." It's like, what, bro?
Well, why would he say that?
I swear to God, that's
Why would he
basically-
say that? Why would he say that?
Just like any
said-
innocent guy would do, I erase all of my devices every night.
I bought an industrial strength magnet from Lowe's.
Yeah, what do you do?
I have my phone factory reset on a schedule.
Also, that sounds like a colossal pain in the ass. How do you keep up with anything?
I destroy all my Apple products like Doug Stamper.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to find the clip that I.
Yeah, if you can find that, that would be great.
Yeah.
It was very obvious to me that he was not his own man, which is to say that he moves according to what his donors want. And because every single person...
Sorry, but I'm trying to make the connection here, and I really want to see the other side of it. What incentive would Ron DeSantis have to personally go out, like donors? Why would the donors give a shit about him? Like, what kind of power does he have that these people give it that it would move him? These donors would move him.
I think because there are active elements of the conservative movement who genuinely have a fucking distaste for this guy.
Right.
There might be a little bit of truth to that, but again, and this is just my opinion, right? It sounds to me like Florida law enforcement already had something openly, like they probably were already investigating the tapes.
Yeah.
They probably had a quiet little investigation going. And then when they were like, we're flying back from Romania, they probably were like, all right, well, let's start cooking up some of those warrants.
Yeah.
If they're going to be landing in Miami, I mean, hey, they're coming right to us. So, I mean, they probably have always been investigating them. It's probably on the back burner. And when they pulled this big publicity stunt, DeSantis and the boys probably did get some marching
Somebody
orders.
said in the chat, Ron DeSantis is owned by Zionists. Probably.
Yeah.
No one's even arguing
Yeah,
that.
probably. Yeah,
Hold on,
definitely.
Hold on. No one's.
He's
no,
the
hold on, hold on,
governor
hold on.
of Florida.
No one's even arguing that. But okay, why do the Zionists have a problem with Andrew Tate?
Oh, because he hates the Jews.
Sir.
A lot of people hate the Jews.
So is Trump. So is every politician.
Yeah,
You wanna
Trump's
vote for
also a Zionist. Like, no, hold
You
on.
want
I'm
to
trying to
vote for a
understand.
politician? You wanna
Any
vote for a
politician who plays golf in Florida is owned by Zionists.
And
You
honestly,
wanna
hold on. And out of all the people that are Jay woke and talk about the Jews, he's not even that bad. Like comparatively to other people, he's not Jake Shields. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll bring it up once in a while, but for the most part, he's talking about Bugattis and self-help and gay shit. Or
Yeah, true.
So that doesn't even make sense. Like, Candace Owens talks more about the Jews than Andrew Tate does, I would argue.
Yeah, absolutely.
So sorry. The whole yes, we can live in a world we do know Ron DeSantis is controlled by Zionists because he's fucking Florida, man. What do you fucking think? What do you think?
You want to vote for a politician that's not controlled by Jews? Well, I've got a Rashida Tlaib for you, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
Also,
you know?
also the other, Occam's razor tells me that this is 100% just Ron DeSantis self-preservation.
Yeah.
He sees the fucking ticking time bomb that this is. He sees how this is going to blow up in Trump's face, because it's going to. This is going to blow up in Trump's face. It's going to blow up in Tucker's face.
Well, I don't think Trump said. I don't
Candace's
think
face.
Trump said anything about the Tates. I don't think so.
Doesn't matter. This stink is going to get on Trump because his administration is the one that worked this whole thing out.
Right.
So
Good point.
This is on him, and they're all going to take fucking. They're all going to get egg on the face, as they say. But I think Ron DeSantis was like, "I'm getting out ahead of this," and came out and was like, "These guys are fucking disgusting." We've already been investigating these motherfuckers.
I don't
leave me out of this. So when this all blows up in your face down the road, I can go, I fucking told us so.
I just don't understand. I don't understand why there's all these people online that are circling their wagons for Andrew Tate, because there are so many other people that are actually getting railroaded, that are actually getting fucked, that didn't get. Andrew Tate is getting more people defending him than people that were defending the January 6th people. For real. Like, for fucking real.
dude. Yeah, well, like, fucking lecturing guy can't get you on fucking Rogan, so,
I guess that's true.
Royce, I sent you a good video. It's just a little super cut. I think this'll just watch this.
Okay.
Oh God, is it the super? If this
is good. This is very good.
Met you downstairs at the Ritz.
Correct.
George and I were engaged at the time.
Yep. Candace and I met in December of 2018, and we got engaged very quickly after 17 days.
Because I'm a gay guy, so really, frankly, it doesn't matter who I marry.
Having this dinner with my husband and his friend Andrew Tate was there. I had no idea who he was. This is kind of before he really took off on the internet. I had my assistant at the time with me, who happened to be Romanian. She's born in Romania, speaks Romanian, happened to have been in the United States. She spent a lot of the time that we were there talking to him, right? They were having a conversation. She comes over to me afterwards and she
"Give me
says,
your passport. Give me your passport, and I'll make tens of thousands of dollars."
Let's see.
this guy, Andrew Tate, I think he's a pimp in Romania. I said, what? And she's like, no, I think he's like actually a pimp in Romania. You're a guy and you hold citizenship in America or in the United Kingdom, and you decide to uproot to Romania, it's got to be because you can do a little more dodgy stuff in Romania. Even though these charges.
Well, wait a second. Hold on. What happened? What changed?
Charges are from, and I read the indictment again, 2021. Look at what he said 10 years ago that has been circulating on the internet of you talking about the lover boy method.
Cannot get a girl to work for you.
Wait a second. Candace Owens is a political chameleon?
So the recruitment process is
the
same as the PhD course. You message them on Instagram. The PhD course is my recruitment system. I don't mention webcam until after I've had sex with the girl.
Okay.
If you're on dates,
can I just quickly say to if this one person's listening, like that is the one that said this. Look, I always have criticized Candace Owens. I hate her. She's a slime ball. She's a fucking shapeshifter. Someone once tried to give me shit going, oh, well, she still has a lot of eyes on her, so it's good when she's on your side. Yeah, until she isn't.
No,
You
people are
fuck nut.
retarded. People,
Yeah.
This.
I don't care. By the way, I don't care about anybody being on my side.
Yeah.
What I care about is what I fucking
Ew.
believe in. I don't need to fucking pander to any of these people. Maybe if we did, we have more views. Maybe if we did, we have more money. We definitely have more. We definitely have more money. But I'm not gonna pander to any of these people. I see something. I don't like Andrew Tate. I don't give a fuck who likes him. I don't fucking care. I don't trust the dude. I don't understand him. I don't understand the appeal, I guess is my point. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Shit.
Yeah, but like, what are principles, bro? We've got optics to worry about.
Yeah, apparently.
Work. It puts them off. I'd never do that. That's disgusting.
And we
I'm
need
not-
our young men to be alpha males, bro, and dominate.
Yeah, we could do that by having them have dads.
I hear you.
Here, let's go. That's a life hack.
But hear me out on this. Tate brothers.
No.
That's like having two dads. It's even better.
No, people that have two dads have big problems.
Oh,
Trust
the
me.
girl from My Two Dads had a problem?
No, but the young boys that got adopted by Dave Rubin might.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, and the girl from My Two Dads didn't have to worry about her dads trying to sex traffic.
By
her
the way,
friends.
My Two Dads was two dudes coming inside the same girl the same night.
And then they were just too lazy to ever figure it out.
They never did a paternity. No, I think one of them was like, "We're not going to actually do one because we're both your dads." It was one of those episodes.
That's well, it's the same thing. Remember Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
When Tyrone and J Rock didn't know.
Yeah.
Which but they both knocked up two girls, but they didn't know which one was which
Yeah.
kid. So they were like, "We're just gonna be co-daddies of these two little pimps right here."
They're both black.
It's just
Dude,
not.
hey,
gonna-
remember when Silver Fox of Rumble Gaming did that stream where he was talking to his wife about how she got into porn? And he was like, "You don't have any daddy issues." And she goes, "Yeah, in fact, I don't have any daddy issues because I had two dads."
Oh no! Oh no!
You continue as normal. No mention of webcam. You.
By the way, this asshole in the fucking cell, I don't obsess about them with no evidence. We barely ever talk about the Tates. What the
Yeah.
fuck are you even talking about?
That's- by the way,
this is
can
in
I-
the news because it's in our state, you fucking dipshit.
Dude, all I did was tweet a couple times
Dude.
and retweet some people this weekend about the Tates. Same thing, bro. That's the other thing they'll accuse you of is like, wow, you seem really obsessed about this, and it's like, no,
Not
it's
obsessed.
just
It's a
it's
story.
another
It
thing
just
that's
happened.
happening right now, and
It
I'm
just
tweeting about it.
happened. It just happened.
But people get very defensive if you shit on their little
I don't understand.
pimping, sex
But
trafficking
you know,
internet dad.
But not even him. Forget Tate for a second. We can move away from him for a second. Forget Tate for a second. It's the same thing that happened to Jordan Peterson. It's the same shit. The moment that like these people have a moral connection because the first time ever a male figure told them that he loved them was some fucking Canadian professor, so they become obsessed with him. But the moment that this fucking guy starts saying dumb shit and just manipulating people and talking about American politics when he's not fucking American and all that shit and talking down to you when he was in a benzo coma, and then the moment you fucking go like, I don't trust this guy, like, oh, why? He's speaking the truth. You know, he actually believes this. Fuck
He's so
off.
based.
Fuck off. No, he's not. No, he's not. You guys are falling for these, like, and maybe it's because we're older, and maybe because we've seen it, and it's very possible that that's part of it too. When we were young, we were stupid, and I get it. But I'm just telling you, man, we've seen guys like this. They had different names. We've seen these people come and go. They get into different movements, right and left, and then they pretend they're one thing, and they make a bunch of bucks off of it, and then
eat it
eventually
from the inside out like fucking
and
termites.
Then in the end, they always turn on it. They always do. They always do. They always fucking do.
Dude, Jordan Peterson was a Canadian psychologist up until the point where the left didn't want him anymore.
Yeah, that's what this is. And I don't give a shit. Like, it's really simple. If you don't like us fucking ripping on Andrew Tate, then don't fucking watch us. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like Andrew Tate's the savior of dudes. He's the guy. He's just a fucking guy who was a pickup artist. He was a fucking pickup artist doing that whole like, do you want to crush puss? Whatever, man. I guess if you want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, you guys
or instead of that, you could have a personality.
Yeah,
Try that. See how that works.
You're
Morons.
defending an allegedly sexually violent sociopath. So, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's cool.
I don't give a shit.
Do
I don't
you, bro.
care enough. I don't care enough. But what I do not understand is all these people like Candace Owens who was talking shit about him, and all of a sudden it's like, I love him. That stuff's weird. That stuff's shady. Just because somebody says stuff I like, or I agree with a lot of stuff Candace says about some Israel shit. Sure, absolutely. But that has nothing to do with the Andrew Tate thing. And it's dumb, and it's a dumb take on her part. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb that Tucker had him on. This guy provides nothing of positivity. Just because, listen, I do understand the mentality that if, like, man, if the mainstream media hates somebody, then we must like him. No, sometimes, every once in a while, the mainstream media hates somebody, and it's for a reason. And it's fine. It's okay to go, he does kind of suck.
And
it's
also,
fine. You're allowed to do that.
But also, what mainstream media hates the Tates? The mainstream media barely even talks about
that's
the
a good
Tates.
point. They don't even talk about them. They really don't talk about it. That's a really good
This
point.
is internet shit.
Yeah, this is internet shit. Ben Choza says, here's some Copex. Be funny. Irish Serpent, Andrew Tate pretending to be a woman to get straight men off. Dominate men by pretending to be women.
That's hot.
That's so hot right now.
I used to unplug the girls' computers, and then I would be talking to the guy and saying all kinds of gay shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool, I guess.
I know what makes men tick.
Yeah, I know how to make them hard.
I don't know. I know how to make them hard in their penises.
Yes,
right.
Candace. I'm here to make men hard.
Oh no, he calls her it's like Candace or Candace.
Yeah.
Candace.
Mersh, tell them about Patreon and Locals.
Well, why don't we tell them about our RTC store?
Oh,
too,
yeah,
also,
dude.
Which, we got our, it's got springtime coming up, summertime coming up. You're going to have to get swagged out. So go to rotcstore.com and you could buy all types of cool swag. So everybody knows, like, when they see you wearing our stuff, they go, oh, you're a man of culture as well. And then you can go to revengeofthesis.locals.com, or you can go to patreon.com/we're not sorry. Sign up, $7 a month, and get a whole archive of shows. Look at it. This man here is going on a beautiful vacation. And you know what? He said, I cannot not be here on Wednesday. Of course we do.
I'll be here.
We owe it to you guys. So we're not going to miss any of those wonderful premium shows. So if you don't want to miss episodes this week, like I said, sign up. revengeofthesis.locals.com or patreon.com/we're not sorry. Sign up and hook us up with a little bit of your money and be a cool dude.
We'll be.
I'm going to make the cool dude club thing stick.
We'll be right back. There you are.
Good read.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I was moving the book. 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 move with a book. Let's move with a book. Let's move with a book.
Support for Pawnee Community Radio comes from listeners like you and from the new film The Shadows of Seven Heads, the dramatic tale of an Israeli soldier who falls in love with conjoined Palestinian sextuplets. Out soon from Focus Features.
Welcome to Thought. For your thoughts, I'm your host, Derry Merbles, sitting in for Nina Joplin, who is touring the country performing a spoken word opera about pear-shaped women. My guest today is City Council woman Leslie Knope.
It is a pleasure to be back, Derry. Your show last week on dolphin lactation was just riveting radio. Derry, my team and I are trying to build a park. And we need input on the design from you, the citizens of Pawnee. So I guess I'm here to send out the bat signal.
A bat signal, for listeners who might not know, refers to the children's character, the Bat Man, a strong gentleman who fights crime nocturnally.
That's correct. Well put.
Coming up after the break, movie reviews with Ken Tucker, who is filling in for David Bianculli, who is in New York filling in for Ken Tucker. Leslie, would you like to introduce the next segment?
Okay. Now it's time for Jazz plus Jazz equals Jazz. Today we have a recording of Benny Goodman played over a separate recording of Miles Davis.
Research shows that our listeners love jazz.
Thank you for joining us for the second hour of ROTC. Today's a Monday show. We appreciate you being here, and we appreciate it even more if you join our locals or our Patreon, just $7 a month. Get all the extra content, join us, and have a little fun. What do you say?
Just a little bit. We don't want to go crazy. We try not to overstimulate everybody.
Well, yeah, because of the autism. Sweaty Zeus sent you a couple coffees at the start. Oh, did you? I'm sorry, sir. I must have missed the coffees. Did you send me a cup of coffee? Let me check it out. I'm checking
Sent
right
a coffee and you missed it. Hey, what is this fucking guy?
Hold on.
Who?
Sweaty
fucking guy.
Sweaty Zeus said, Mersh, you keep doing this. Her name is Lindsay or something. SC Cup is just even uglier. Oh, that's not SC Cup. That's
that's not SC Cup?
Yeah.
Oh.
He goes, this is SC Cup. And then he sent a link to an image of SC Cup. You might be right. We might be idiots.
I thought it was SC Cup.
Oh, God. That's worse.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, thank you. I mean,
Bro, y'all been complimenting this bitch for no reason.
Yeah, dude. That's scary. Wow.
Sweaty Zeus says, already read that one. Kill Dotson.
She used to be hot.
Kill Dotson says, oops, meant to send more. Happy Monday, F slurs.
Thank you.
All right.
That's rough.
Yeah. All right. Man, it's really windy.
It's insanely windy out.
All right, Mersh. Shall we check it out on the old Carnival cruise?
Sure.
Carnival cruising.
Icon of the Seas is the new carnival.
So this isn't
Yo, Icon of the Seas is one of the decent
this isn't
ones.
Carnival Cruise.
Icon is Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, that's one of the nicer.
Icon of the Seas, Royal Caribbean.
This is where people spend a little extra to avoid these types.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
well,
think
they're there
no,
now.
it's not Carnival. They're saying Icon of the Seas is the new
Is
Carnival.
the new
Got it.
pointing
Yeah.
out that now this is happening on the nice places.
Right.
Keep your eye out. Keep your eye out on the terrified white guy in the second cut of this. In the second part, you'll see.
Icon of the Seas is the new carnival.
Look at him.
Whoa, 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 whoa! He's doing the Chris Patty Raptor thing.
Especially for white people that can afford Icon of the Seas, they're probably going, "What is this?
Well, I mean,
what is happening?"
Hold on. You could look at the rest of the clientele. It's not that. You could see it, right? Like it's a different people that are. Also, you don't normally get that on Icon of the Seas and shit like that because that's like a 7-day cruise, and those are really expensive.
I realized planes were not made for people like me at a very early age.
Fucking voice.
I actually flew by myself for the first time when I was 12 years old. And
Yeah, was it because you farted?
I was gonna say, was it in the cargo bay?
Both good.
I actually realized that I was too
I
fat
sat
to
next to a baby elephant in a cage. It was so sad.
But listen, so she flew for when she was 12 for the first time. She was too fat then.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, did you hear that? Hear that again, listen.
actually flew by myself for the first time when I was 12 years old. And I actually realized that I was too fat to fit in the seatbelt.
At 12, your parents failed you.
Yeah, that's
they
fucking
failed
evil.
you.
That's terrible.
Oh my God, at 12? And you decided fuck it and kept going? Now it's not that the seatbelt doesn't fit. You don't fit in the seat.
Yeah, eventually you're not going to fit in the plane.
You know it's not going to go down the tray table.
Oh, yeah. Imagine
Can you
being
talk
that fat?
Who's this guy?
Talk us through your experiences of.
She is the tray table.
Oh God.
Talk us through your experiences of being on a plane.
I've had people refuse to sit next to me. I've had people.
No, it's not that they refuse
physically
to.
are unable to.
It was an impossibility because of the size.
Verbally
And the
tell me
smell.
that they are disgusted by my body.
I am disgusted by your body, and you should know it.
I have to say I concur with those people.
Yeah.
They don't want me spilling into their seat.
Well,
Yes,
nobody
no,
wants
Why would
that.
somebody want that?
They'll make me feel
You know what?
comfortable.
I'm
in my-
gonna sit for 3 hours in absolute fucking discomfort just to make a stranger feel better.
No.
Go fuck yourself.
comfortable or my partner
Oh, wait,
feel
you can't
comfortable.
reach.
Just how emotional has this been for you?
What? Her? How about everyone around her? How about us for having to look at her?
We have to accommodate.
Flying and traveling as a fat person comes with a lot of emotion.
No. You're not a fat person, okay? There's plenty of fat people that fly, okay?
Mm-hmm. And by the way, you're like traveling as a fat person really creates a lot of trauma. So does traveling with a fat person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Emotional toll that it takes on you. The preparation for getting yourself mentally prepared
Mentally
to probably
prepared.
face discrimination at some point during your journey.
Listen, don't get me wrong. Having to fly anywhere, I do agree. I also have to go through a degree of mental preparation, but it has nothing to do with not fitting on the plane.
It's
Yeah,
very
but
daunting.
Merce, she has to go through mental preparation, physical preparation, preparation H.
You're gross.
And it can sometimes make it so that a lot of people don't want to travel.
So why?
I don't want you to travel. I don't want you to travel. You know what? Get on a treadmill for a year, then you could travel. How's that sound?
Why do you think
God
you should not?
intended people of your size to stay in one place.
Yeah, and if you travel, you should travel via horse trailer.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Have to pay for an extra seat, and the airline should do so on your behalf.
I wish that the people who think that fat people should pay for an extra seat realize that, traveling in a larger body is already stressful enough.
But you're
my God.
You're choosing this life. it's not discrimination when you could actively choose the thing, right?
And being fat is not a choice.
The same fucking person who will tell you you need to pay 70% of your fucking paycheck in taxes so that she could get free health care because she can't stop stuffing her fucking fat face.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe you guys could, I don't know, stop being mean.
You're right. We should stop being mean.
Maybe we should all have to.
what, you're right,
You know
dude.
what?
I've been
Sometimes
really-
we all just have to pay an extra
a little
$20 a
bit.
seat.
You're right. I agree.
You know, I've been
Stressful.
hurting inside, Mersh, and I've been taking it out on this woman.
And being
You're like that Key and Peele sketch where the bully is like self-actualizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
your body is already stressful enough. And being fat is not a choice as much as people want to portray
It is a choice.
It's always been a choice.
being fat as a choice. If that was the case, millions of people would choose not to be fat.
They do.
No.
But
No,
they
no,
do.
No.
Like
being
he
fa-
did it.
Yeah, exactly. Being fat.
I see people all the time that choose to go, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to do some work on this.
No one says being fat is no. Being fat is a choice. Being not getting fat is harder when you get older. Specifically, it's much harder. But it's a choice. You're choosing to. You like eating. It's fine. I love eating. It's the best.
By the way, somebody please clip that later. Just me going, he did it. I mean,
Like a good
it's
20-second clip.
You have a moment. You have a moment where you go. Then you're like, you know what? I had to really get back on the thing,
And that's it.
and you don't
know
like
what?
it. And it sucks.
It sucks. I hate it. I just ate a rice cake during the break. You think that's what I wanted to eat? That's not what I want.
He
I
was really
I was
enjoying it too.
It
He
was
looked
so
he
dry.
looked so happy.
Dry. Sorry.
You know, like being on heroin, it's not a choice. And if it was, like millions of people would just get off heroin.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Which
You know,
nobody has
we-
ever done ever.
Never. Nobody's ever done that.
Experience discrimination every day. We
No,
need to have
I really should lose weight. But the internet does say I'm perfect and beautiful.
That's true. If the
Oh,
internet
this
does say
is
you're
so
perfect and beautiful,
difficult.
why
They
would
should
you?
stop doing that.
Yeah.
Man,
Seeds that
one of
have
the
more
people
root-
that chose to not be fat was fucking Lizzo.
Hey, also, man, take it from me, and Royce was there too. I've been at an airport where a protest is going on. It's the absolute worst place to have a protest. Nobody gives a fuck.
Everybody
Nobody
there is
cares.
trying to get on a flight.
Like I could watch an active sexual assault in progress, and I would still walk right past it.
Well, we
I
have.
still to go
We
through
have. We fly Spirit.
But it's like, you know how it feels whenever you're like, nah, I still have to go through security. It's not my problem. Okay.
Check out. Hold on. Check out these Disney adults, bro.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're at Jumbo Sweet Shop
On the Disney Treasure.
And look, we're eating with Nick Wilde.
And Judy Hobbs. So here's our beautiful ice cream bucket.
So here's a beautiful ice cream
Okay,
bucket.
I gotta say,
They're not retarded.
These people are more nightmarish than the fats.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
these
Yeah.
people scare the shit out. Like
Oh my
Disney adults.
I had sent this to Pessy to hold for prep, and I had never seen it. And Pessy goes, "I have these people blocked. I fucking hate these people. They're the worst."
Dude, okay, so my whole chat collectively decided to block them so they are no longer in my Instagram algorithm.
Not me.
Because these ghoulish that's good for this, but so let me tell you, this is Universal Lemur and the Disney Ape. They're these
Which
ghoulish
one's
Wait,
the
that's
ape?
not a joke. That was like that's
their
name.
account
It's
name.
not a
That's their
joke.
name. They're ghoulish.
Please send me a link.
I got you.
They travel around in an RV, fucking
Yeah,
going.
They look
all
like
this
RV
shit.
people.
And Royce, you need to find one where he doesn't have a hat, because
Okay.
you need to see his hair, dude.
All right.
It comes with
I
3
got it.
scoops of ice cream or gelato and 5 toppings. How cute is this? This was $19.
What?
But oh no, how am I going to eat it with no spoon?
What
Okay,
is
I'm
this?
not-
Oh, you know what? I understand Disney now.
These people are
These are
fucking
3
weird.
Mile Island.
Is her
Jews.
husband gay? He seems really gay,
Most
right?
Disney adult
I'm not
couples,
gonna lie,
the guy
I did
is
not
gay.
even know that was a spoon. That is so cute.
So if you want to see the actual
Bro,
size
I'm
of the
convinced they're brother and sister, and they fuck.
They put it in this little dish. The whole thing is 19. which is not bad.
That was
This is a
$20,
nice
and that's how much ice cream.
But that's what I'm saying. $19. That's why I reacted the way I did. You can go to like a regular ice cream place, get that for like $4.
I got some more.
Dude, competition's fierce.
There are some things I refuse to get in expensive
yes,
places
hair.
like Disney. Like I'll get like a meal at Disney that's a full meal of food. What I won't overpay for is like ice cream because it's like I can leave here later and go to an ice
And
cream
get better
place.
ice cream.
Yeah, for way cheaper.
Here you go.
We're
Look at his
back
hair.
at our favorite Disney Springs dessert spot, Gideon's Bakehouse.
Look at his hair.
Oh yeah, he's
the
cool.
last day to try
The strawberry cream cake.
Yeah, that guy's
We've
not
been coming
gay.
here a lot this month, but we couldn't come here without getting.
You people are fucking broken and weird. Like, this is not a way adults should act, right? It's a weird thing.
They look like
this
Tim and
showing
Eric
it to
characters.
you. So if you want to, make sure you head over tonight to get it.
Yes.
Let's try it.
It's gonna taste.
All right, let's give it a try.
They look like they're the most affected people that have ever had a miscarriage.
These two definitely would
Oh, they're
survive if nukes dropped, though.
Yeah, dude.
Just like the
Eating
cookie?
these ghouls in the fucking
Yeah,
Mojave.
they would definitely turn into ghouls.
They would just take over Disney and live in it.
Yeah, like
they
the
would
fucking
live-
like
they-
the
they-
Nuka World Park.
Yeah, they would live in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes. Yeah, they
Hey
would
there.
love it.
Yeah.
Hey there, Smoothskin. Ever heard of Donald Duck?
By the way, you want to stay away from Volcano Bay. There's raiders over there.
Arrest the smooth skin and send him to It's a Small Jail.
Guys, I think we should all-
A sanctuary in Epcot needs your help.
Boys, I think we should all be in the new Fallout game.
Okay, I agree.
I think
I
we all
agree.
have a good goal.
Yeah.
Goal.
But I always say that the cakes too. Make sure you don't sleep on the cakes.
The cakes are what's super, super unique. We think the cakes are the best here. If you need any advice on what
Disney
cakes
adults
are good to get here, definitely let
terrify
us know.
And this cake is.
But these are like the worst Disney adult. Like,
no,
it's like
but
the
that's what I
final
mean by
boss.
Disney adults. I'm not talking about people that live in Florida and have like a discount because they're locals for like a pass, and they go like these two go to Disney all the time, but it's to like have some wine and then walk around,
Walk
you know,
around
and then
and
there's
drink
like
in
a
that
concert,
bistro.
and you're like, oh, okay, that was cool, outdoor concert. Smoke my vape, have a couple of beers, and then go home. But that's normal. We're talking when I'm saying Disney adults, talking about these people.
Well, I got better for you. They don't, no, Mersh. They don't just review Disney stuff. They review local restaurants in the Orlando area.
Ooh, I want to know how the Miller's Ale House in Windermere is. I already know.
They've been
It's
there.
good.
They've so been
good.
It's good.
It's good. It's one of the better.
Adequate.
4 out of 5 stars. It's fine.
We are at one of our favorite Italian restaurants in Orlando, Delmonico's Italian Steakhouse.
We're about 7 miles from Disney Springs, 5 miles from Universal, and less than 2 miles.
So your entire gimmick is even how far you are from a Disney place? That's weird.
Because they panic.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too far away.
Yeah.
As we got is a portobello
Look at them. They
mushroom
look
parmesan.
AI.
Looks like shit.
Portobello mushroom parmesan? What? That's disgusting.
Ew.
Dry,
Mushroom
bland,
parmesan. We've gotten it
tastes
many,
like
many
dog
times.
shit.
It's so
Fucking
delicious.
hell.
We also got the fried mozzarella.
This is the first time we're trying the Bella Napoli.
I hate his smile.
It is
It's
Italian
unsettling.
His face so much.
His smile is so unsettling.
It's like when RoboCop tries to be happy.
But yeah, exactly. It's like imagine you meet these people and they're genuinely trying to be nice, but he's smiling at me like I'd be like, "This is poisoned food.
Bro.
They're gonna do something to me."
Yeah.
Bro, he looks like
you know-
Freaky Fred from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Pasta chips, sausage.
You know who has the same
Sausage?
smile?
What was that? Where did that come from?
Sausage? And also pasta chips. So you're eating fucking nachos at an Italian restaurant? Those are nachos.
Pasta
They've
chips,
got Italian
sausage, tomatoes,
sausage.
onions,
So,
banana peppers,
Hey,
and parmesan.
Royce, leave Down syndrome Rhea Perlman alone.
Oh, there's some kind of greaseball nachos.
Yeah.
Cheese sauce.
The portobello parmesan is like a meal in and of itself. If you like portobello mushroom.
Why are you wearing girl shirts? He's like wearing girl shirts. All his shirts are like
I was
cut for women.
Gonna answer and I forgot.
Yeah.
Where we are.
Are you saying he's a little light in the loafers?
I'm saying he might be a little swishy.
Are you saying he
Yeah.
likes to take a penis up his anus for
I
fun?
think he uses his ass as a sex organ.
You can say all that stuff because all of that's true. You know.
Betsy, what do they mean about him?
Oh, he's
What do you think they're talking about?
Virgie. I think he's saying that they don't have sex.
Okay.
I remember like being a kid growing up and like being and being at like the kids' table and saying things like, "What are they talking about?" Except in my family, I'd always have like a cousin or an uncle who'd be like, "Oh, I was talking about how this guy's a homo."
Oh.
Okay.
Thanks,
Uncle Frank.
Thank you. And then he goes back to playing with his Transformers. He's playing with his
All
Transformers.
right, thanks, Uncle Frank.
Your mom's just like, we were whispering for a fucking reason. Like, what
Turns
the
out your
fuck?
cousin's a homo. We're just finding that out.
And then Mercer's learning his playing with the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, hey, yo, Michelangelo, Shredder's a homo. I'm gonna kick his ass.
If you like portobello mushrooms, you're looking for a vegetarian option.
If you like portobello mushrooms, how about eating one giant mushed up mushroom with
Yes.
a slob of cheese
But
on
I
it?
want it to be swimming in sauce. It needs to be floating on top of the sauce.
And
It's
we
like a
also
little-
we put it in the oven with a piece of cheese over top of it so that it just kind of steams itself on the inside.
Wasn't Delmonico's at one point like a good place?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever eaten there.
I mean, I don't think I've ever eaten there, but I'm just trying to remember historically. I always thought Delmonico's was like a.
I like a big mushroom cap with a whole bunch of shit on it. It's really good and helps me forget that I actually wanted to order the chicken parm, but I'm too timid and I don't like confrontation, so I'm not going to say anything to the waitress. This is delicious.
That's how it would go too.
This is the inside. Look how much cheese there is in here. If you like mozzarella sticks, this is definitely the way to go.
Calm down.
Yeah, what is yo?
Why are you so hype all the time?
Why does she always hold her
Natalie-
head at like a fucking 75-degree angle?
And
Like,
why
it's
does this
always,
guy?
like,
Why does this guy always hold his head like he's about to suck a penis?
He looks like a Tony Hawk PS1 character, where his like eyebrow is permanently stuck above the other one.
Hey, how are your Guido nachos?
I think they're called the nachos. That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke.
Well, you're a bad person.
I know.
And delicious. It's Delmonico.
I would call them WAP nachos.
Wop nachos, I like that. I do like that.
Can you imagine how canceled I'd get if I owned a restaurant? I'm like, yeah, try our WAP nachos.
Yeah, let me get a nachos with a side of wop.
And you know who would order them all the time? Italian guys. And you know who would go to the newspaper and get me canceled? A white liberal woman.
And it's homemade wop, so they make the wop at tableside. They're like,
Yeah,
wow,
one-
tableside
one
wop.
One order of ginzachos with some guacamole.
Wow, yikes. WAP nachos? That's pretty offensive. And meanwhile, guys from Italy to be coming, I come here, I try the WAP nachos.
Very delicious.
Very good. I like it.
It's Delmonico's take on nachos. For those of you out there who like the crunch, this is for you.
Don't do that.
Even if you're having a big meal, you don't want to.
Even if you're having a big meal, okay. You know what's we're gonna mess with these people, and then the clips are gonna go around. They only have like 9,000 followers. So they're not that big, so they're gonna see the clips and us making fun of them. Someone's gonna tag them. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna tag them. It's not
And
gonna
then
be me.
Alpha Fox will steal it, or one of those stupid accounts.
Right, yeah, or somebody like that. And then, but it's not even that. But then what's going to
The
happen
watermark
is
it.
she's going to have to make another video on Instagram. And mark my words, you could take it down, write it down within a month, where it's going to be like, actually, I'm diagnosed with autism. That's why I talk that way. And you're making fun of a disabled person. It's coming soon, so I'm just going to get ahead of it right now. I don't care if you're autistic. You sound retarded.
Yeah,
Making fun of a disabled person. To that I say.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's going to say, you're making fun of a disabled person, to which I'll say, you should join our locals.
Join our locals, yes.
Even if you're having a big meal, you don't want to miss out on the bread service, especially because it comes with garlic butter. And
Especially because it comes with
Garlic
garlic butter.
butter.
Is it pink?
I got the Delmonico steak at 24
The steak looks good. The steak does look good.
ribeye.
comes with penny marinara.
I am not going to eat that steak that big with a side of penny pasta. How much do you think I could eat? Like, even am I fat? It's like, if you think of me, like, even I couldn't eat all that. That's a lot of food, dude. With the bread up front. You're going to get the bread. You've eaten the mozzarella sticks. You've eaten the fucking...
You're telling me, like, on a day where you didn't eat, like, all day, and then
I
you
don't know,
worked
maybe
out?
not. Pasta fucks me up.
I like a little side of pasta.
Fettuccine Alfredo, like we
Okay,
did.
Royce.
Yeah, a side of pasta like that with a filet.
Yeah.
Not a fucking 20-ounce steak.
But what if the waiter serving it to you served it to you with that winning smile?
See, I like that combo at, like, Ovation. I like a nice New York strip,
Yeah.
and then I like that little cup of fucking pasta they give you. And it's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's just a little cup of Fredo pasta.
Yeah, but that's like a lot
The
of
baked
pasta.
potatoes,
Needs
sweet
to be less
potato,
pasta.
broccoli.
Highly
This is
Yeah, the
the
one
one-
at the restaurant I just mentioned is like half the size of that, you know?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
It comes with marinara.
That does look good.
How much food is they eating though?
Okay, so like,
You know what? Doesn't matter. We're not allowed to judge them because they're not fucking sloppers.
That's fair enough.
You can
Fair
eat as
enough.
much as you want if you're skinny.
They're both very good, but I think we like marinara the best.
She's
like-
not skinny.
I mean, she's not skinny, but we're not. You know, come on. She's not a critical overload. Where
Bro,
you're like,
more
Jesus.
food. Cannoli too. Cannoli looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that cannoli. Look at that cannoli.
She's not skinny, but she doesn't see like the slight incline as a fucking mortal enemy.
He has. Oh my god, he has a pierced tongue. Oh my god, he has a pierced
Yeah, he's
tongue.
gay.
Does he?
Oh my god, look.
He's a gay guy.
Look.
Yeah, he's a gay
You
guy.
see it?
He's a gay guy for sure.
Oh,
He's
my
probably
fucking god.
I guarantee
he
you-
has a pierced tongue.
I'll bet you cash money. He's a recovering gay.
Oh.
Like, I'll bet you he's one of those guys that's like, I am not gay anymore, and I love my wife. I only go to Disney once a year without her.
He went to gay A and he cured himself.
Yeah, I just go that 1 week where it's just me time.
It's hard to-
Yeah, which week is that? But like Pessy said, like she might be fat, but she's still not like, you know, we make fun of the people that eat a lot when they're ginormous because it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
if you're skinny, I don't judge you, bro. If you're like skinny, even if you're not, as long as you're not super fat, even you can be kind of chunky, and if you're eating a lot, I don't judge you. But if you're ginormous and you're like, all right, we stopped 6 times at Disney for food today, you're like, Jesus.
Yeah, well, it's because like the ginormous people, like, dude, you have to be like eating all the fucking time to get that way. You have to put in effort, dude.
Crispy Biscuit says, thanks to this show, I now have to avoid Carnival Cruise Lines. When I mentioned that to my girlfriend the other day, she looked at me and said, of course we're not going on Carnival. I'm white. She goes, I was so proud.
That's a keeper.
Megadong says, Disney adults and FUPA spillover flyers should be deported to North Korea. Agreed. 100%
I like it.
Mersh, you're an expert
Covering
here.
Colorado business for you tonight. 2 Denver strip clubs are now suing the city of Denver's labor department.
It comes after that department announced they had uncovered widespread wage theft within those businesses and ordered the clubs to.
When it's strippers, isn't it the Department of Animal Control? How does it work?
Hey,
What?
now these are ladies.
I mean, I don't know.
Of
Pay
the
back
night.
millions.
How do you check? You have to them by their haunches and look? How does it work?
Yeah, you hold them up, you grab them by the fucking scruff, and then you look at them underneath.
Ooh, this one's thirsty. Pussy like a basset hound's.
But when you pick up a stripper by her scruff and you look at, you got to wear the mittens.
Yeah,
they like when you're getting a
Scratch.
raccoon.
Yeah.
I don't want to get typhoid, am I
Yeah,
right?
sometimes they're feral and they bite.
Staff. A lawsuit filed this morning in federal court on behalf of Diamond Cabaret and Rick's Cabaret calls the investigation abuse of power.
And Steakhouse. It's Diamond Cabaret.
Well,
and
sometimes you
Steakhouse.
want a nice steak.
At 2 a.m.
Sometimes you want to eat a steak just a few inches away from a girl's barely covered crotch.
I do actually like those two things together. I pair them actually.
I used to fight with my owner so much, and I was like, can we please knock down a wall and scrap half of this kitchen and dining area? We don't need it. We need quesadillas. We need wings. We need a couple of things so that when drunk people are here and they're going, man, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to go get some food. You're like, hold on. We got some wings coming out for you. Just don't move. That's the point of food in a titty bar. When you start branching off into fine dining, nobody wants to go to both. People, business guys, even if they like go to town, like they come to Tampa and they're going to a sales convention or whatever, these guys meet up and they have dinner first. They go to Burns Steakhouse or they go to like a Ruth's Chris. They have a regular meal. Then they go to a titty bar.
Attorneys for the club say their constitutional rights as well as property rights have been violated. They're asking the court to stop Denver Labor from its enforcement act.
Okay, we just got tagged 3 minutes ago with a clip, and I haven't played it yet.
My question.
That says proof that Cuomo listens to ROTC. Because you know we said he
Yeah, the clip wasn't working for me.
Okay, well,
Maybe it'll work.
listen, we're going in blind. Should we just play it and see what it is?
But I'm saying the clip, yeah, see if it works.
It was working for me.
Okay.
My question.
Oh, no,
Yeah, see?
no!
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I'm
You
trying to.
click
I'm sitting here right now trying
I mean,
to find
wasn't
the timestamp.
Twitter having issues all day?
It might have been the upload. You got to find me. Give me a better copy. Whoever director of.
Just give us the timestamp.
Hold on.
I already replied to the guy asking for the timestamp. So
All right.
Clip. We'll get it by the end of the show. I'm sure we'll get it. But by the end of the show, we'll get it. All right. Okay. I hope so.
Yeah, I want to see that now.
I'm very curious.
That's the only thing I care about now.
I know. I need to know. I need to know.
I'm sure it's something stupid.
My question is what? Okay, anyway.
My question is, where's the bird? Where's the bird,
Chris?
That would be so funny. There are rumors online that you murdered a bird. What's that about?
Hey, what's that about?
There's a bird missing, Chris. I didn't take it.
Perhaps you took it. Who took it? It wasn't me. Maybe it's the American people. By the way, that's not even my impression. I literally just ape Nick Mullen's Tucker impression because nobody does a better Tucker than Nick Mullen. You ever seen the clip of him when he's like, apparently people are jerking off to pictures of me on the internet. Who's doing this? Not me. Maybe it's you. Like, he just does that whole, the monologue like tone that he always has.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got it. We got
Our new boy.
Yeah. Technosity. Okay. All right, here we
The
go.
technosity of our city.
Here we go.
Contacted other people, including law enforcement and authorities, regarding what you're doing to abuse me and cause escalations and to further dismantle.
It feels like the old days again. It feels like a dating again. It really feels.
No,
like
honestly, I this might end up. I think he's better than Dayton already.
You think
Dayton was very rarely this agitated. Like, this guy's always bringing the energy.
Right.
He's always bringing energy.
Rights and laws. You're calling me a non-person. You're telling me I have no rights, which is a non-equity. I have rights. You're trying to detain me physically of my rights and my sovereignty and my privacy.
Why is he always like naked?
I'm not feeling
He's
very well.
naked
I need
and
you to
always looks homeless.
leave me alone. Mom, I need you to leave me alone. I'm not feeling very well. Mom, there's no
Probably because you live in filth.
reason to do anything. Can you please leave me alone?
I'm not touching you.
Yes,
I'm not touching you.
You are. You just called the police right now. Yes, you did.
This
You were
sounds
on non-emergency
exhausting.
line.
No, I just.
Why are we calling the police?
Because he lives with a crazy person.
Because you wouldn't leave me alone.
I'm in my bed. I'm in my bed with a cup
That's
of
the
tea.
reason to call the police.
I don't feel like you're in your bed.
You just sprayed chemicals in my environment. I was in my bed and I was texting.
His bed is in the living room, Merce. That's what you're failing to understand.
Writing a very long write-up.
Oh
I
my
wasn't
God!
doing
he's
anything
like-
in your
he's
environment.
like- That makes him worse than Dayton.
Yep.
Just
Dayton had a
immediately-
room. Dayton had a room.
Does he have to take his
Yeah.
mattress outside and inflate it with a bike pump?
I don't know.
I was in my bed. I was where
He's
I
a
pay rent to
centralized threat.
live in my accommodation. I wasn't entering your vicinity or your accommodation, and you're entering and you're harassing and you're belittling me and you're.
This is what it sounded like when Tony from Hack the Movies was at Vito's house. This exactly.
You're belittling me. You're harassing me.
I need to call the police on me when I'm asking you to leave me
Vito's just like, I no do nothing.
I no do nothing.
alone. I haven't laid a fucking hand on you. I haven't said anything of verbal, and I haven't hurt you at all. Me smoking weed is not hurting you. I went in the far back.
No, but using
if your mom says don't do it.
using your piss jugs to water it is though. Don't
about
forget
that.
he was using his piss jugs to water his fucking plants.
I love that because I just love that because of the fact that that's actually harmful for the plants.
Yeah.
So you're saving your piss for
Yeah.
no reason.
I went outside. My problem is because I went back into my bed and you smelled it on my person and you came
On
down
my person?
okay. Downstairs and you sprayed a large amount of chemicals which are alcohol based, and those same alcohol based chemicals have ruined my hemorrhoids.
What I'm gathering here is the non-crazy way is, Mom, don't spray Febreze in the air.
Yeah, she basically probably sprayed an air freshener.
And also, if just go smoke weed outside.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
dude, be an adult.
Yeah.
Hemorrhoids or made my hemorrhoids
Or
worse.
do it in the bathroom with the fan
Whoa.
on
Yeah.
and blow it out the window.
Well, wait a minute. Go back.
Okay.
Me smoking weed is not hurting you. I went in the far back. I went outside. My problem is because I went back into my bed and you smelled it on my person and you came downstairs and you sprayed a large amount of chemicals which are alcohol based, and those same alcohol based chemicals have ruined my hemorrhoids or made my hemorrhoids worse.
What?
How would Febreze make you worse hemorrhoids?
I mean, I would imagine.
Sure.
I would imagine if you were to spray it directly into your asshole.
Maybe if you're spraying it in your anus, it's the only way I
Are
could
you
think.
spraying it in your asshole?
I mean, I don't even know if then it would make your hemorrhoids worse. I would imagine it wouldn't help.
Are you spraying Febreze into your asshole, sir?
Yeah, how do you keep your booty fresh?
The floor was slippery, and I was
homeless man's ever had.
It's got
breathing
the
in it.
freshest booty.
Oh, what? Your butthole doesn't smell like lilacs?
Mine is Hawaiian. Mine's Hawaiian breeze.
Oh,
Actually.
nice. That's a
No,
good one.
I want my asshole to smell like the Polynesian resort.
I want my asshole to smell like the tropical Fabuloso.
No,
I'm
His
old
farts
school.
are fresh linen.
Yes.
and I was getting
It's a
problems.
32-minute video.
Yeah, we're gonna skip around.
Wow. I mean, I'm just amazed at how epic these videos are. He goes in, huh?
I was getting side effects. I need you to realize that you're making my problems and my health deformities worse. And that includes the heat of the house. The heat of the house needs to be high. Mom, I don't want you touching any of my property. It's not your belongings.
This
the only
woman
thing in that
has
room
to
that's
be
yours is
Ukrainian and not Russian, because otherwise she would have just burned the house down with her in it by now.
Yeah.
I'm saying you have no reason to go in my storage room unless you're going to get Nigel's. Can you acknowledge that the only thing in that
Look at the TV. It's broken.
Oh, who do you think broke it?
I don't know.
the only thing in that room is yours is the fridge and Nigel's property.
Who's Nigel?
Anything in that room is not yours. That includes my art. That includes my desk. That includes all my other belongings in that room. No, I can't move it because that's my storage. Yeah, it's storage and it's not being used for anything.
Well, who's Nigel?
I'm kind of curious. Well, I'm sure we'll meet Nigel at some point.
Nigel.
You have a room. You have a desk upstairs. You have a computer chair upstairs. You have a computer upstairs. You already have a second office. I don't have a fucking computer chair or my computer desk. I don't have any of those things. You have all those things on the third and second floor. I'm saying you already have multiple rooms that are empty. You can use and allocate for an office, and you're going to my storage room where I have my belongings and telling me I'm not allowed to have my stuff. It's disparaging. Can you not hang around me, please?
You're hanging around her.
Seriously, I haven't even been able to drink tea yet. Can you please leave me alone?
I can't.
I'm
I can't
in
drink
pain
tea
right
in your presence. I'm dominating.
now. I have been in bed all day.
Is there
I
anything
haven't-
more annoying than somebody following you around with a camera and telling you to leave them alone?
Yeah, I know exactly. And again, you sleep in her house and you sleep on her fucking on her couch.
Left bed all
But this,
day.
this is
'cause
how
of
we
my
sort that
hemorrhoid
out,
problem.
right? This is how we sort that out. I need to get away from you. Okay, are you going to sit here? Is this where you're sitting while you're on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go somewhere else. Just don't
A pile.
follow me.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't hover over somebody and go, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Why are you harassing me? Leave me alone. And they're just sitting there texting on their phone like, I'm not doing anything to you.
And you know how painful and problematic hemorrhoids are? Mom, I don't want you
Yeah, she lives with you, dude.
bothering or
Yeah.
bullying me or abusing me. I'm seriously in pain right now. I've had problems with shitting.
Can we please turn this into a hemorrhoid medicine commercial?
I can't eat because it hurts to poo. It hurts to fart right now.
It hurts the poo.
It hurts the poo. It hurts the fart.
All right,
I
yeah,
can't
dude,
eat,
this
it
guy.
hurts the poo.
All right, this guy's better than
Royce.
Born to poo, forced to fart.
Okay, new shirt for the store. New shirt for the store.
Born to hemorrhoid, forced to poo.
Oh, fuck.
I got another one.
Okay.
It's a dude. It's like an old timey like editorial drawing of a guy with like Band-Aid on his bum, and it says "Roid Rage."
The Gary Larson cartoon.
Damned if you poop, damned if you fart.
Oh fuck.
I'm telling you right now, I need you to give me patience and to not give me stress. Right now, you're choosing to hang around. Can you not sit here, Mom? Can you please get up? No, Mom.
You're spilling.
Yeah, Mom.
You're spilling your
I don't want
tea.
you sitting here. Can you get up and move? I don't want your smell. You ruined my.
You have piss jugs in the house. Your smell?
hemorrhoids. You made my.
Imagine how
you
bad
made the
she
pain
must
in my
stink.
ass. It's got worse when you're around me. I don't want you hanging around me or
She's
cross-contaminating.
a literal pain in his ass, huh?
You're spilling Yeah, Mom, I don't want you sitting here. Can you get up and move? I don't want your smell. You've ruined my hemorrhoids. You made the pain in my ass got worse when you're around me. I don't want you hanging around me or cross-contaminated.
All right, you know what? This guy is officially better than Dayton.
Yeah,
I'm saying
already,
it.
like right away.
This guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Thank you, JJ. By the way, this is JJ found this.
Of course.
I need you to go right now because what you're doing is making my hemorrhoids worse. You're giving me stress, and you're turning the heat down, and the cold is ruining my hemorrhoids.
Look at the filth. Look at the filth they live in. Look at the floor. Look at the filth.
You know, and I pointed this out last time with them too. It's not just the filth. Like it's not just there. It's not just all the shit that's laying around. It's the type of items that are laying around. Like the soda on the stairwell is one of my favorites. There was that bottle of soda that was just sitting at the corner of the stairs, and I'm like, who just puts a root beer down like on the stairs and then just goes, forget about it forever, I guess.
It's the stairs root beer now.
In case, you're halfway up and you're not to the summit yet. You're going to leave. I left it for the Sherpas.
I wonder if this guy would want to come on Dr. Phil.
When the heat was up, my hemorrhoids were coming down, and there were the pressure was.
That's true. You know, Mersh, as someone as a fellow hemorrhoid sufferer, when the heat goes up, the hemorrhoids pop out, baby.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any science behind that.
Yeah.
I think they were getting
Sun's out, roids out.
Yeah.
Also,
not
and I
hurting
mean,
as much.
I'm just, look, I always try to think outside the bun here.
Nice.
If you don't want hemorrhoids, which is crazy, why don't you, I don't know, keep your asshole clean?
No, he can keep the floor clean. He lives with piss jugs.
But isn't the number... Now, I know you can get hemorrhoids also just from... I mean, I've gotten hemorrhoids just from,
being alive.
Well, I mean, like, we've all had days where you poop like 19
Too hard?
times.
Yeah,
Or you
happened to
pooped
me.
all day and you just keep pooping and you're like, all right, I'm going to be fucked. But other than those scenarios, right? Just keep your asshole clean.
Keep your asshole clean.
And then you don't really get hemorrhoids.
Keep your asshole clean.
That
So
is
I'm
the
saying
worst,
right-
though, man. When you have a stomach thing and you go like 8 times in one day, and by the
Oh,
time
I know.
by the time you have to wipe that 8th time of the day, you're like,
I don't
just
want to touch
flinching.
it.
Just
I don't
like,
want to
my asshole's just raw at this point.
Now, you're ruining my hemorrhoids. So right now,
You're
I
ruining
can't
my
get out of
perfectly awesome
bed
hemorrhoids.
because of the pain regarding my
Here I
hemorrhoids.
was enjoying my hemorrhoids, and here you come along ruining it.
Look at his bed. It's that couch.
Oh,
And because of the house,
Sweet
the
bed.
house heat.
I
the
was
house
in
heat
a
is-
state of hemorrhoidal bliss before you sauntered into this room. And your aura, frankly, your aura, Mom,
It's disgusting.
is jostling them.
making the hemorrhoids worse.
You're
because the house is
disturbing
too
my
cold, I
hemorrhoids.
can't move anywhere. I don't want you to sit here and
I'm
You have
telling you,
so
they're
many
really. I'm
bugs.
telling you, they're really bad. They're hanging out of my ass today like wind chimes. It ain't great. It ain't great.
I've never in my lifetime thought to blame anyone else for my hemorrhoids. Like that's the greatest shit I've ever heard.
you're choosing to bully me.
By the way,
You're
speaking of
choosing to
wind
bull-
chimes, my next door neighbor's got wind chimes recently. Can we stop with those things? They're annoying as shit.
bully me. Yes, you are. You have your
No,
hand on your
seriously,
head.
these hemorrhoids are so bad. If you dangled me over a reclined Roman emperor, he would eat them
Oh, come on, like grapes.
like grapes.
You're not
If
leaving
you
me.
hung me over a baby's crib and spun me around, the baby would be soothed to sleep.
I think when they go that way, they're called stalactites.
Oh.
alone, you're acting as an unwanted presence. You're entering in a comedy. You get behind the
My
divider.
hemorrhoids
Get
are
beh-
so bad. If I was floating in the ocean, you'd think I was a Portuguese man of war.
By the way, I like that this guy lives with his mom for free. And he's doing the odd couple bit now. We're going to draw a line in the
Right
house.
in the
and
middle.
My half is my half, and your half
These
your
are
half.
my piss jugs.
That's
behind the
Just
divider.
Stop touching my piss jugs.
I'm
They're
sorry,
mine.
Mom, but this isn't going to hurt you. This isn't going to hurt you. I think you need to leave. You sprayed an excessive amount of chemicals, which are very bad for me. I can't have you doing that. That's an attack
Yeah, but
on my
you
survival.
smoke piss weed. Like, what do you mean it's bad for you?
He does smoke piss.
You smoke piss weed, bro.
Piss weed.
An attack on my biology. You hurt my.
Honestly, right now, Mersh, your negative attitude's affecting my hemorrhoids.
I apologize.
Your negative
Sorry.
attitude has been affecting my hemorrhoids. All right,
Okay,
you know what?
Dr.
We
Piss
gotta
Weed.
be out of here soon, but I'm gonna just skip ahead like to 12 minutes. He can't possibly still be talking about his hemorrhoids.
Mom, you can't take people's property from them. Mom, first of all, no, it's not yours. Who gave it to you? When did he last use it? When did he last use it?
It's my desk. Okay,
No, I don't want you coming closer. I had this.
And I'll give you that.
Mom, I don't want you shouting in my face.
And you can have the desk.
Mom, it's not about. Mom, don't enter.
By the way, I love that he keeps going. I can't have you shouting in my face. I've yet to hear this woman shout.
He's doing all the yelling.
Please.
Close the window, please.
Please, I just bought these.
Okay, hold on. Piss jugs.
This guy has
Piss
the
jugs.
energy of watching
Piss
Uncut
jugs.
Gems.
Piss jugs.
Can
Oh.
I
So just
also
bought these
ask, like, all right, let's say that you are under the, as me and Virgie have already told people, if you're under the mistaken impression that urine is in any way good for soil, for plants of any kind,
really
it's
not.
not. But let's say that you think a little bit of your pee is going to help. How much of it do you need to save? How many
All of
plants are we growing?
Well, I mean,
Kind of feel like he's not just watering his plants with it.
Dude, I have for my plants at home. I bought this thing one time, and I wish I hadn't bought this size because I wasn't paying attention on Amazon. But I bought this thing of like liquid kelp, and you can just add a little bit to water, and you spray it on like sunflowers and like your spring flowers. It just gives them deeper color. It's better for them. You put a little drop of that shit in water and then
Like a
spray it on the
gallon.
plants. I will have liquid kelp until I'm dead. Like I can bequeath that to somebody when I'm dead. How much piss do you need?
All of it. Man kelp.
My dad, when I was
Man
growing
kelp.
up, bought this bottle of fucking of like fertilizer, and when I moved out of his house, he still had it.
well, I don't know if you know this. He has neighbors.
Oh no!
Oh,
Did they like
Oh, they
him?
must love him.
It's not even growing on your property.
Here we go.
Yes, but you do realize it's growing on our side of the fence. But you just grabbed our. Those are lady
Oh.
fingers.
Royce, is this the Egyptian walking onions?
Yes.
Can you stop grabbing our plants? Can you not?
Cut them back.
No, stop stay away from our plants. No. Stop. Some of them are Egyptian walking onions and garlic.
Those are Egyptian walking onions.
I'm sorry, buddy, but your neighbor has a point. Anything on that side of the fence is
illegally
getting hacked
Yeah.
up.
So what? No, don't. They're not growing on your property. Stop! Don't touch those. But they're not growing on your side. Do you know how windy it is?
Oh, man.
Do you know? Don't touch anything.
Oh, this guy's.
Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything, please.
Look,
he knows it's either
Listen.
on a first name basis.
Teddy Spaghetti's not very happy with you.
Don't
Yeah.
touch anything. Yes, yeah, but it's. Do you realize how nothing is already?
I just saw stuff on his side.
Yes.
See this?
Stop! Don't touch your tomato. Don't touch your tomato. Please, don't touch your tomato. Please.
All right,
don't
then put your tomato on the little wooden things that you're
Yeah,
supposed to put them on.
cut our tomato.
Yeah. They're not growing tomatoes right.
No, I don't want you to cut my brother's plant
And you know
down.
what's funny is that now you're looking at the neighbor's house.
No.
Right? It looks like they live in a nice neighborhood. It looks like the house would actually be nice if they took care of it.
Because you're gonna tell him the same thing you told me. I could tell.
By the way,
No,
if
you're-
I'm this neighbor, you know who I'm calling tomorrow. He's a fence guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. This fence is just not cutting it. I want it 10 feet high.
Yep.
You're gonna tell him the same thing you told me. I could tell. No, you're not.
So, like,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
get
do
Alex. I'm gonna
a
get
special
Alex.
on,
Who's
like,
Alex?
Just don't touch your plants. And you, why? What's your problem? No. You grabbed
Oh,
my
you know
garlic
what
flower.
it is, I bet they have an HOA.
Or you didn't. I'm not even.
Get your hand off our fence.
Get away from me, please.
Get
Get away from me.
My
Get away.
fence.
Get away from me.
Get away from
Get
my
away from me.
fence, then.
Get away from me.
Don't touch it.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God!
touching-
This guy's just
Stop,
constantly
stop.
starting shit with people, and then like, get away from me.
I'm standing on my.
I'm gonna grow.
Man, it's like Dayton
Stop.
Hypernova
Stop.
with confrontation.
It's like
Yeah,
Dayton,
he's not afraid. He will confront people.
You know what it is? It's Dayton Hypernova with confidence.
Yeah. Unearned
Oh,
confidence.
no.
Yeah, the one thing Dayton never had. He's just always like.
Well,
oh,
we will
shut
be
up.
keeping up with him,
I'm
I
always-
promise you. And then someone bigger channel will steal it. Rocket Sock and Bobby D.
Inevitably.
So where does living room mattress rank on the scale of box spring or no box spring? Oh, that's below. That's below all that.
Below.
Yeah. Kill Dawson says, I blame ROTC for my hemorrhoids. Rocket Sock and Bobby D. Deformed Accommodations is the name of my ska jazz neo-punk band. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Also, couch is always bad because whenever you're sleeping on the piece of furniture that's in the middle of the home that you're supposed to be entertaining people in,
You can't chill.
there's no way for you to not be a massive burden. You're literally sleeping right, like people have to like walk around your blankets and shit to what? Like no.
That way?
Nightwave, 10 o'clock tonight, you homos.
But why?
Why do
No one even
Nightwave?
has money.
I mean, yeah, true.
Good point.
But neither do I, so Nightwave tonight.
Fair enough. Virgie?
Yeah.
Pessy, you streaming that? You have your next?
Yep. See you guys there.
Your Audi has a good producer who knows how to plug his things.
Bye, guys.
Your
I hate
Audi.
you. Say